Happy Sunday to all of you, my awesome viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, heroes, members, all you cowgirls, cowboys, cowpokes out there. Hope you've been having a great weekend as we prepare to mosey back into Red Dead Redemption multiplayer on the road to legendary over on the Xbox. Belfast Gamer, Sinister, howdy. How are y'all doing today? Hope you both are well, along with everyone else. So yeah, we are going to be trotting around in Red Dead Redemption multiplayer for the next 2-ish hours. We will be wrapping up right before 3 o'clock because our friend Kane is going to be playing some Battlefield 2042 with Riley. I don't know if it's just them two. Maybe they'll have friends join them. Won't be me because I don't have Battlefield 2042. I got a refund when I had the chance. So yeah, they have finally got a season in Battlefield 2042, Season 1, 0 hour. They added some helicopters. I think Riley's going to be making a video about the new helicopters sometime this coming week over on her channel. And Kane is going to be streaming Battlefield 2042 later today. So a little shameless plug for Kane and Riley. Check out the stream later today over on Kane's channel. So we will be wrapping up before 3 p.m. Central Time. Just letting y'all know in advance, but we will be here for at least 2.5 hours working on the XP, doing gang hideouts, maybe do some undead overrun at the beginning, trying to get ever so closer to legendary in Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. That is the plan of this series. That's what we've been doing for the past several episodes now, and it's been quite fun. We've had some good times going back to Red Dead Redemption multiplayer and looking at the things that we really wish that they would have implemented into Red Dead Online, and just having a good time playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. And I do appreciate all of you that come and watch the ongoing series on Sunday. I do try to keep Sundays Red Dead themed, whether it's Red Dead Redemption multiplayer or Red Dead Redemption 2, my Black Hat on again, off again series. We will have a new Black Hat coming up sometime this month. Maybe not next week, maybe the week after. We'll see. It just depends on my mood, you know. My mood has got to be good. I've got to be in that mood to, put back on the Black Hat. But don't worry, we'll have another Black Hat coming up sometime this month. Mando, what's up, Mando? Do you think the glory days of PlayStation is over? No. I don't think that's the case, Mando. I think that PlayStation's doing okay, except for the PS5 shortages. I think Xbox is doing really good right now because they've been able to get more Xbox Series X and S's on the market. But I don't think the PlayStation days are over. I mean, there's a lot of exclusive games coming to PlayStation. I'm not a fan of exclusive games, by the way. I would like most games to be available across all platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and whatever's capable of being ran on Switch. So I'm not really an exclusive fan. I would prefer it if Ghost of Tsushima, which is easily one of my favorite games, I wish that was available on Microsoft, via PC and Xbox. And if it could be ran on Switch, I would love to see it on Switch, as long as it didn't look awful. So yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of exclusives. I mean, I like Forza or Halo, for example. I would like for those to be available to play on PlayStation as well as Switch too, if once again, it's capable of being ran on Switch. I don't know. So I don't think that PlayStation's days are over. I think they've got some pretty good exclusives coming up. They got God of War Ragnarok. They got a few others. The remake of Last of Us Part 1. We'll see if that's any good. And eventually, hopefully, we will get a sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. I don't know what Sucker Punch is working on. I'm excited for whatever project they are doing because I've become a Sucker Punch fan. Riley, she's been a fan of Sucker Punch ever since the Sly Cooper days. It's one of her favorite game franchises. So there's definitely some really good studios under Microsoft and PlayStation. So as much as I'm against exclusive games, I do understand why Microsoft and Sony and Nintendo have exclusive games under their various platforms. UG Outlaw, howdy, son. Howdy, UG. How's it going? By the way, we're going to have to tweak down your audio just a little bit. because somebody was like, UG's too loud. And that's on me. That's my fault. You know, I tried to make sure the volume levels are fine for everybody. Not too loud, not too quiet. I just wish that when somebody had an issue, they would have just simply told me in the live chat, like, dude, could you turn UG down a little bit? Or, you know, flip side, like if there's somebody in our voice chat that's too low, GB, can you turn their volume up? You know, I want that happy Goldilocks zone. It's just like earlier today, Yuji and I were helping Red tweaking his live stream because he was, you know, trying to get back into live streaming. He's taking a little break, but, you know, we were helping him with the audio, you know, trying to get the game audio mixed just right with the mic audio. And eventually, I think Red got it pretty decent. It started off pretty bad, but we were able to help troubleshoot Red through it. So, I mean, we do want to make sure our audio levels are fine, you know, where the game audio is just right, not too loud, not too low, and mixed in very properly with the mic audios. So that is something I take very seriously because I do come from radio. Well, excuse me for having a loud personality. Well, me too. But, yeah, I think you're just piping in a little too high on the OBS through Discord. But it's not a big deal. It's easy to notch you down a little bit, but it's not. I mean, some people come across acting like it's a big deal. It's not a big deal for us to readjust the levels, guys. It's pretty easy. And look, Yuji is a big boy. You know, he's not gonna have his feelings hurt over that, and I'm not gonna have my feelings hurt either. They're quite the opposite. I want y'all to tell me when there's an issue. If there's an issue during the live stream, I want to know. Okay, because I'm interacting with you all. I'm enjoying the game. I'm playing with my friends. And if there's an issue popping up, I want to know. Because if you let me know about it, then I can look into it and maybe sort out the problem and come up with a solution. So we definitely very much appreciate feedback from our viewers and subscribers whenever we're streaming. Absolutely. So if that ever happens and you're afraid of one of us yelling at you or getting mad at you, don't worry about that. You know, it's the opposite. We actually want you to let us know if there's a problem. See, Mando says, are we on the same page about exclusives becoming extinct? I don't think that exclusives are going to be extinct because of the fact that Sony and Microsoft have both paid so much money to acquire these studios. The smart thing to do, in my opinion, would be to go from exclusive to early access. For example, you have games that would launch early access on Microsoft, like future Bethesda games, like Elder Scrolls, if they ever do Elder Scrolls 6. I'm sorry. That's never happening, most likely. But the point is, instead of exclusive, early access, right? So in the future, like Ghost of Tsushima, if there's a Ghost of Tsushima 2, it would be early access for PlayStation. Then eventually they would, you know, allow it to be, you know, purchased and played on Xbox and PC and maybe Switch if it could run on Switch. You know, that's just more money in Sony's pocket and vice versa. That's more money in Microsoft's pocket. And Nintendo should do the same thing because most of their games could easily run on PS5 and Xbox Series. Like Zelda Breath of the Wild is an amazing game, but I'm sure that could probably run on PS4 and Xbox One. Right there. More money-making opportunities for Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony. You're welcome, by the way. Just write my name, hook me up with a check or some zeros behind that check. You're welcome. All right, so let's get to it. You're gonna cry a bit before you jump in the voice chat. I understand the pain. You know, it's just so deep. So deep. It's just too much. Anyways, I do appreciate y'all being here today. So, time is of the essence. We're going to get into some Red Dead Redemption multiplayer because we do have a cutoff point. We got to wrap this thing up in less than 3 hours from now so that Kane can stream some Battlefield 2042 with Riley and anyone else that happens to be joining them. But I do appreciate all of you being here, my awesome viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, mods who do a great job modding. Of course, our hero this month so far is Sinister RC with the gray shark fin because when I come over with a design I like, I will recolor it. Because the first year that I used the shark fin, the first June was 2020, it was black, and then it was blue last year, and now it's gray. That's the way I roll. But I appreciate all my super chats, super stickers, super thanks. And by the way, I do have another reward offer for anyone that gives me super thanks in the comment section. Not only do you get a icon on the wall for the month, if you ask me a super chat question, I will answer your super chat questions at the end of future videos. So let's just say you have a question for me and you want to like send me $1 or a bazillion dollars. You know what I'm saying. And you want to be part of the super thanks, then you can do that in videos. And then I will look over your super thanks question and I will put it at the end of the next video I make. So that's pretty much the plan for super thanks going forward. But just like with super chats, just like with super stickers, always greatly appreciated, never ever required, and you will get a chat icon for the wall. I'm also grateful to the members. The elite members include Latino Bunny, Angry Veteran Forge. Other members include my very good friend Azralynn, just like Riley. By the way, Riley tonight, she is streaming some more Quarry sometime after she's done playing Battlefield 2042 with Kane. I think she might be wrapping up the Quarry tonight. So she's been enjoying the Quarry, so check out her channel. And my good friend Azralynn just started streaming the Quarry last night over on her Twitch channel, so that's pretty cool. And another good friend of mine, Carrick over at ACG, Dark MatterWolf, and of course the honorable mentions go to ToykoTent, Huttch Plays, deforest Smith, Brett, You're Getting Banned, The Gaming Jew, Mike, Eric Bell, Scoundrel, TMAD TV. Those are the junior members. And thank you so much to them, the members and the elite members. Always mention at the beginning of live streams and below in the description section of all streams and over in the about section of the channel. They also got various perks and rewards and benefits and early access to at least one video a week. For more information about the membership program, click the join button. And the members and the heroes, as always, going above and beyond for the GeauxBurns Nation. All right, let's go play some Red Dead. Brian. Hello, Brian. How's it going? All right. Into Xbox voice chat we go. So, got that set up. All right. So, what's everybody up to this weekend? Anything interesting? Anything fun? All right. I'm just double checking a few things. I think I'm good to go. All right. So we're going to go into multiplayer. I see the Xbox showcase is pretty lame. Yeah, I haven't been really impressed with any of the showcases, to be honest. There was a time in Discord where some of us would like hang out in a room and voice chat. But these past few months, I just haven't cared as much. I hate to say that. I just don't care as much about these various showcases. Mando says, do you think that the open world Captain America game... Well, why was I removed from Freedom? That's mean. Why would you do that to me? I don't know if an open world Captain America game would work, to be honest. I just don't think it would work. I mean, they had a chance at making an Avengers game, but you see how that turned out. It didn't turn out so well. There's just, I don't know. I mean, I just think that if the Captain America game was like set in World War II, right? If it was like a Captain America World War II type game, that would be kind of cool. But I don't know. I mean, you would have to really make it awesome, and you would have to put a lot of effort into it. And I think that that's the only way I would foresee a cool open world. And it wouldn't even really be open world. It would just be like hub worlds, right? Because maybe you start off with Captain America fighting in Sicily, and then fighting on D-Day, and then at the Market Garden, and then working slowly, helping work his way through the Reich. You want to. I don't want to be in your posse, though. I want to form my own posse. Oh, hey, Kane. How's it going? So you're starting your Battlefield stream in, what, less than 3 hours? Just checking with you. We'll be wrapped up before then, Kane. Don't worry. Kari. Hello, Kari. Too many open world games. Yeah, I agree. And this is another guy that obviously loves open world games. It's just that the problem is some open world games are done better than others. Yeah, Brian, I agree. Not every open world game. There's just not every game has to be an open world game. That's why I think the Captain America could work better. Kind of like what the formula for God of War. Where it's not really open world, but it's more like a hub worlds. Maybe they could do that for. I mean, it's an interesting idea, but I don't know. What do y'all think? The problem is, I feel like Captain America already had his. Oh, you're cheating, buddy! Standing on them boxes like that. A game with well thought out, well crafted levels, open world. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. It has to be. It has to make sense. It has to work. And all too often, especially when it comes to like Ubisoft. Ubisoft is terrible at their formula. I mean, it's worked for them in the past, but they keep using it over and over again to the point where it just doesn't feel like they put as much effort, But I think the only way you could logically make Captain America work is to go the introduction route and World War II route, because who doesn't like fighting Nazis, right? That's always fun. Running around shooting Nazis. Plus, there's so many battles that transpired in World War II, and you could also you could also have him go off and fight in the Pacific against the Empire of Japan. But I think in the comics he mostly fights against the Nazis, though, if I remember correctly. But like you guys are saying, not every game has to be a freaking open world game. Hey, Jack. What's up, Jack? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. On everybody else, we're just playing some Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Road to Legendary. Slowly but surely, we're getting closer and closer to Legendary status. Before I retire this series, we will at least achieve Legendary 1. I'm not saying we'll retire once we reach level 1. I'm just saying that's my... If there is an end game for this series, that's the end game. I mean, if we end up going on beyond level 1 Legendary and we keep playing, okay. It just depends on the interest, your interest in watching, my interest in playing, my friend's interest in playing. So, there's a lot of factors. What the hell just happened? Why did the game just jump me? I didn't push any fucking buttons.
What just happened?
I don't know. I was in the middle of a gang attack and I didn't accept anything, did I? It moved me over into a different lobby. By the way, hello, UG.
Hello.
All right, let me tweak your audio just a pinch.
Yeah.
Okay. So, like I said earlier, guys, look, if any of us are coming across as too loud or too low, just tell us, it's not a big deal for us to readjust the audio.
Yeah, we're not going to get upset over it.
Yeah. How close are we to Legendary? Let me look real quick. I'm almost at 44, but I would be a lot closer to 44 if I wouldn't have got moved out of that fucking lobby when I was almost done with that fucking gang hideout. What the hell caused that? Yeah, for the first time in a while, I'm generally kind of pissed at Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. What the fuck? Say, Samurai Gangster, you're in a server with Belfast. Well, Yuji's here with me. Well, he was here with me.
I'm still here.
Okay. Yeah, just join our server, guys. Just hop in with us. I mean, there's only him and me. I don't know what happened there. Was anyone else paying attention while I was focused on shooting some bandits and some rapscallions Because 1 minute I'm shooting.
But I did notice, like, when you left the session, a few other players left as well.
Maybe it was just a server issue. I don't know.
Maybe.
Then again, you have to remind yourself on constantly. Oh, now you're UG Vanderlyn. Okay.
I have a plan, don't worry.
Oh, no.
No, it's a good one.
Yeah, Belfast mentioned that when he stopped by Riley's Quarry stream last night. I don't think Belfast promoted in Discord, so the reason why I didn't stop by is Belfast's fault. Plus, I was watching and, modding Riley's chat, so while I was swinging around in Spider-Man. So yeah, Jack Frost says, yeah, this is a memory of what Rockstar was. Yeah, I agree. Now Rockstar's just gotten greedy. Yeah, it's pretty sad. The reality is, I don't have a problem with Rockstar making money off of GT Online or Red Dead Online. Just like I don't have a problem with Epic making money off of Fortnite. The difference is, Epic does a really good job of adding content and updating their game on a regular basis. Whereas Rockstar just puts as little effort as possible, it seems. Alright, so I guess we'll wait for Samurai Gangster and Belfast to hopefully join the lobby. If y'all can't join the lobby, I guess we'll move to y'all's lobby. Well, let's go try and do this gang hideout again. Maybe this time I won't get bumped out of the fucking lobby for no reason.
Alright.
So how's your weekend going?
It's alright. Feeling a lot better than I was last week.
Yeah, you've been having some low energy issues. What's up with that?
Yeah, just like all week, I've just been like extremely exhausted for some reason. But I have tested myself just in case, and everything was clear. So that's one worry off my mind.
Maybe you need coffee.
Maybe I've had too much of it.
Or not enough.
Fair point.
More caffeine. More!
Coffee!
Kane says, very spidey picks. Thank you, Jameson would approve. Yeah, like, I did those picks because Jameson offered me money for picks of Spider-Man, but he was kind of cheap. I was expecting a bit more than what I ended up making. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna get the Darth Vader skin. I'm in no rush, really. Because it's going to go on till like September anyways.
Yeah, like we have time to finish that pass.
Exactly. It's just that, I jump on with friends whenever they're playing or streaming, and I got nothing else going on. It's just I enjoy, hard to believe, we both find ourselves enjoying Fortnite Zero build. And not just us, it's so weird because it's not just limited to like our circle of friends, but there are others throughout like the Rockstar community I've noticed on Twitter mention it, and I'm just like, what the hell happened? Like, why is all of a sudden a lot of us playing Fortnite Zero build of all games? Is that what Rockstar has done to us? They've just literally driven us away.
I think they pretty much have.
So let's get Belfast in. All right, let's see. I'm gonna send. Well. Samurai, you're not appearing online. I can't send you an invite. Maybe he's appearing offline. All right, we'll just do some gang hideouts. Then once we get Samurai, we'll maybe go do Undead Overrun. Hopefully, I think everybody has. Undead Overrun. Well, Undead Nightmare. But yeah, yes, Kane, while Riley was streaming last night, I collected all the bags. And I also did all the towers, the police towers.
Oof, that's a grind.
Well, it wasn't so bad because, I had Riley, I was listening to Riley stream the quarry, so I was watching that on one monitor, just keeping up with the story. I would pause whenever something really, really interesting would happen. You know, and then I would interact with the chat whenever some of you stopped by and whatnot. And, you know, most of the time I was just swinging around New York, getting better at my swinging skills and my fighting skills. And just collecting the back. So I already got all the backpacks collected. I already did. Oh, yeah, I did all the landmarks, too. I photographed all the landmarks. So I already knocked out.
Nice.
Yeah. So I was a busy boy last night swinging around New York. So I think tonight what I'll do, or maybe while Kane and Riley are playing for Battlefield, maybe I'll go back to the lab and work on the lab mini games. And then the next Spider-Man stream, people are going to be mad at me. They're going to be like, GB, why did you do all that off stream? I said I was going to do it off stream. Like, the main story stuff I'm doing on stream. But the side questing, I'm doing off stream, okay? So if anyone gets pissed at me...
A lot of streamers do that. They do the side stuff off stream.
Exactly. I mean, for the first episode, yeah, you do a little bit of the side questing on stream at the beginning. But if it's especially a game you're actually enjoying playing, then yeah, of course you're going to want to go do something in the game while you're waiting for the next stream.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think I've finally got the hang... At first, like, the swinging part was... It took a bit to get used to for me. But I think I've pretty much got a hang on it. Alright. Horse. Just chill, horse. Alright. Off to Fort Mercer we go.
Yeah, I could do with some backup over here.
Yeah, I'm here. I think my horse ran out of stam for a second. Get him off the fucking Gatling gun. Hey, Nat. What's up, Nat? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, a few people were disagreeing with me this week over Red Dead Online. The majority...
There's a shock.
Yeah, well, the majority agree with me. But then there's others. And look, I have to say this. I admire people that are still holding out hope for Red Dead Online. And there are a few of my friends that are also holding out hope. And I understand where they're coming from as I get blasted in the back. That didn't sound right. But how much longer are we gonna keep like waiting before people finally just throw in the towel, you know? Because several people have already mentioned, oh, let's just wait till July. Let's see what happens in July. Haven't we been doing that for like months now?
About a year.
Well, no, I mean a year ago we actually went under the false assumption that we would continue to get updates in Red Dead Online, despite the fact that, you know, Blood Money ended up sucking ass. You know, we thought, okay, well, Blood Money sucked. Well, hopefully the December update will be good. Yeah. Okay.
What December update?
Exactly. But, yeah, I've finally got to the point where I'm like, no, we got to stop saying this. We got to stop saying, oh, we just got to wait till July. Because then when July comes along and the monthly event comes out and there's nothing, then we're going to be like, oh, well, let's just wait till August and then September. Like, how much longer do we have to keep holding out false hope for Rockstar to finally go back to updating Red Dead Online? I mean, for anyone still holding out, I'm quite impressed, actually. But I'm done. I'm done holding out hope. I've had it. Eventually, you just gotta move on. And if by some miracle Rockstar does decide to go back to updating Red Dead Online again one day, I will probably come back. You know, that just really depends on the update itself. Because if it's an awful update, yeah, I may stream it one time just to check it out, but then that might be it. I may do a review and a rant video. Then I'll go about my business. All right, maybe we're just having issues with people getting into the lobby. Because I haven't heard back from Samurai Gangster. And I've seen random people trying to come into the lobby, then they end up leaving. So maybe something's going on with the Red Dead Redemption multiplayer servers. And bear in mind, it is a decade old and it hasn't been updated in a long time. And this is credit to two groups. One, Microsoft for keeping Red Dead Redemption multiplayer running. Two, the team behind Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, Rockstar Games, for building a pretty solid multiplayer experience before, you know, they stopped updating it. So that is impressive in my opinion. Because people still play this and people still rank up and earn XP. Over a decade later. Alright. So we got that one done. Alright, I'm looking in the lobby. Alright. No. I don't know what's going on. I'll check my invite. Okay, I don't have any. Do I have any friend invites I have to accept? Alright, so yeah. Samurai, you still haven't accepted my friend request on the on this platform. So you gotta pull, you know, do the 360 dashboard thing. Let's see, Micah, you've been trying to play gang matches, haven't had any luck. Okay, well, if you can, try jumping to my lobby and I'll add you to my posse. We're gonna do some casual PvP in a bit. We're trying to get at least a fourth person to go do some Undead Overrun. But we are planning some casual PvP soon. As with tradition.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, Mr. UG, what are you up to this week?
Sir. Probably not much, really. I am going to try and do one more stream before I head to London to attend Mike's wedding.
Ah. London calling.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that beautiful pic of Mike I screenshotted? I know you saw it.
Please say that's going to be the new thumbnail for the next episode of the
I don't think
podcast.
it'll work as a thumbnail, but I'll try to find a way to cleverly, like, Easter egg it into the thumbnail. But yeah, when that happened during Mike's stream, he knocked his camera over and it froze. I screenshotted that shit. I'm like, I'm screenshotting this. That was hilarious. Like, I knew how he would react Mike. Too. Now, if I wanted to be a real dick, I could have shared it in his Discord, but I decided not to. I'll let someone else do it. See, it's leveraged now. I would have
clipped that, but I was kind of playing Mortal Kombat at the time, so I didn't get the chance.
Well, the fun part is you can always go back and clip it.
That's true.
It was hilarious. But see, this is what we call leverage over Mike. He does something like, hey, Mike, you better watch yourself. We'll put the screenshot in your Discord.
I think we've got enough leverage on Mike to last us 2-3 years.
Probably.
Yeah.
Brian, we're just playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. Just the usual. Talking about Red Dead Online and playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, but we should be able to record another installment of the Prickcast Friday. That's our plan, for anyone wondering. Like, the original plan was to record one last week, but several people were already had prior engagements, so they weren't able to do it. So we're like, okay, no problem. We can just wait an additional week. But that's probably going to be the only Prickcast we record this month because of Mike's wedding. So a lot of people are going to be in London for Mike's wedding, including Yuji and Kane and Snake and a few others. Red and I won't be able to make it because of passports and money. So, but hopefully, you know, we'll be there in spirit. And there is,
like Mike said, we'll probably like video chat you one night.
Yeah, and speaking of the Prickcast, there's a very real possibility that they may actually do some stuff, you know, in London for the Prickcast. So, even if I'm not there, obviously they can still, you know, do some Prickcasting via the wedding and at the hotel room or wherever. So there might be some additional...
the Prickcast Drunk Edition.
Yeah. You know, there might be some additional Prickcast content happening. Hey, Vader! What's up, Vader? Eventually, I'm gonna have your skin in Fortnite, Vader, one day. What's with all the explosions?
Someone's in a Michael Bay mood.
Is it the NPCs doing it?
Yeah, they're throwing dynamite at us.
Like, how many lobs of dynamite are they throwing? Like, they're going crazy with the freaking dynamite.
Scored 1,000 points.
Alright, let me see if I can find anyone else. Invite. Alright. Okay, next gang hideout. Where's the... Oh, yeah, Twin Rock. We'll go up to Twin Rocks then.
Nice.
But that's always been our plan for Prickcast, is for it to be more than just the podcast. Obviously, the podcast is the main content, but it's not meant to be the only thing we do over there.
No.
So, and you know, somewhere down the road, we may even live stream it. We just haven't gotten around to that yet. I think it might be a quick minute before we do that. I mean, I just prefer it in podcast form. But there may come a time when we build up enough audience and viewership where we feel like, okay, maybe now's the time to switch over to live stream. But another thing I've been wanting to do is eventually, because I'm not an expert when it comes to this, I would very much like to get it over on Apple and Spotify? Maybe one
That's
day.
actually a pretty solid idea.
Yeah. But I don't know if anybody in the group knows how to do that. So that's something I'll have to look
I
into.
don't anyway, so that's me out.
Me either. But so that's something we'll have to look into because that would be cool. Because we already have 4 installments, so we're already off to a good start. But yeah, so we're going to continue updating Prickcast along with our own channels. So what are you thinking about streaming this week?
Well, I know the new season of Fall Guys is coming out on the 21st, so I might stream that before I head to London.
Yeah, I mean, that
Plus,
might...
it's been 9 months since I played it last.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I haven't played it in so long. I've just kind of lost interest, to be honest.
Yeah. Horse, what are you doing? My horse is just... I hate it in this game when the stam just... This is like a top tier horse, too. And the stam just goes to shit. But yeah, I haven't played it, Fall Guys in the longest time, but I do know that it's about to go free to play. So that's gonna end up causing a major boost to Fall Guys. So there's gonna be a lot more people playing it in the near future. Man, my version of Fall Guys was free anyways because it was during that month in PlayStation years ago.
Yeah, that's when I got it as well, because a friend of mine recommended it to me, and I just said, screw it, I'd try it.
Yeah.
And it's just a harmless bit of fun.
It is. Hey, Dark Games, what's happening? How's it going? Alright. We're just doing a little fun gang hideout here at Twin Rocks. So, yeah. I do like the fact that it's another prime example of Epic being much better at, continuing to provide updates and live service content to their games. Because they have at least 3 games right now under Epic. Maybe more. They have Rocket League, they have Fortnite, and they have Fall Guys. And they do a good job with all 3. I know they have different teams, but still. I mean, that's probably why they're so successful, because they actually dedicate teams. All right, so editing wants to join. Okay. There you go. All right, so we got them in. That's right, we're playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer today. Slowly working our way to rank 50. One day we'll get there. I know you've been there for the longest time, but it's taking us a bit longer. Especially when you when you hop in maybe once a week. That way you don't get burnt out.
Yeah, that's kind of the only time I play this is if I jump on with you, because I've tried to play this game by myself and oh my god, it's boring.
Yeah. Yeah, the only time I ever will come on by myself is if I need to get some screenshots for like future thumbnails. So I'll just ride around for a minute. Actually, I don't really ride around. I just fast travel around. I'm like, okay, here's a cool screenshot. Okay, there's one. There's one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, at least when you fast travel in this game, you don't have to pay $5.
Exactly. Rogue Raccoon, what's up, Raccoon? Let's see. Hello, good sir. I just pulled out your PS3 again. You're playing Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, nice. Oh, Riley and I were actually watching Filmatos. Is that how his name's pronounced? On YouTube. Like, we watch his content all the time. And funny you say that. We were actually watching his Pirates of the Caribbean videos because he's a huge Pirates of the Caribbean fan. And the same thing for me because I love me some pirates. All right, you're going to DM me how to put the podcast on Spotify. I appreciate that, Brian. Man, I'm sure I could sort it out if I actually, put forth the effort. But I got so much other stuff happening that it just ends up in the back of your mind, and you say that's something you want to do, but you just haven't gotten around to doing it. But I appreciate any info you can give me. Oh yeah, now that Johnny Depp won his lawsuit and has virtually cleared his name, well, most people see it that way, with a few exceptions. But whatever.
Oh yes.
Yeah, the exception that all men are evil and bad no matter what, except for them.
Oh yeah, of course we are.
Yeah. I'm almost at rank 44, so yeah, we're almost 6 ranks away from passing into legend. So we at least got at least 6 more episodes, so that's cool.
Yeah.
But despite the overwhelming evidence, hey, I'm sorry, that's not enough for me because I hate men, and I'm also not a very funny comedian, Kathy Griffin.
Kathy Griffin was a funny comedian.
No.
I know I was being sarcastic.
Well, the only thing funny about her is when people make fun of her. No, they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you.
Yeah, there's a big difference.
Yeah. And look, I recognize that the majority of spousal and partner abuse are men, and the majority of women in these situations are the victim. But that's not always true, though. And that's the important thing about this case, is the fact that men can be victims as well. It's not a setback for women's rights, women's equality. Okay, it just proves that plenty of men out there have been victims as well. And all too often, men haven't been believed, and men have been made fun of and belittled because, we're supposed to take it if, we happen to be in an abusive relationship. And I think that's bullshit. I think that any spouse that's abused by their partner, whether it's in a straight relationship or a gay relationship, doesn't matter. A victim's a victim. And I think it's wrong to say, well, you're the male in the relationship. So what? I just think it's, that's the way the court system should be. Isn't that the way we want it to be? Where it's equality, where justice is blind, where it goes over the evidence, where it doesn't discriminate. I mean, that's my understanding. Like, if the woman is the victim, then the evidence should come out in her favor, and justice should prevail. But if it's the other way around, then same thing. Yeah. And for the record, I don't think that the relationship was perfect from either points of view. From some things I read about, it just wasn't a very good relationship at all in hindsight between the two of them. And it does take two to tango. And Johnny Depp is far from perfect. He has his own issues, but at the end of the day, he was the victim in that relationship. Oh, you're playing Mad Max? I understand, Samurai. No worries. But yeah, Mad Max I love the Mad Max franchise. Later Rest, hello Later Rest, how's it going? I talk about random stuff. We can move on to a different topic now. if y'all wish for me to. We were talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, and of course I had to mention the Johnny Depp trial. But I don't... Oh, we did it, level 44. Hooray!
Nice.
But I would like to believe that they would bring back Captain Jack Sparrow, even if they do plan on passing the series on to, like, new characters. At least have a proper send-off for Captain Jack Sparrow. Because the last two Pirates movies weren't very good.
No.
So if they are talking about bringing back Pirates of the Caribbean, they're going to make the same mistake all these other studios have done if they don't honor the past, if they don't honor the lore and the legacy characters. So if they want to introduce new characters, that's fine, but you should definitely consider at least giving, Captain Jack Sparrow and, some of the other actors involved, one last, hoorah aboard the Black Pearl. I'm just saying. Am I going to keep going after rank 50? We'll see, Dark Games. We'll see. It just depends on the interest. Obviously, I guess the goal of the series was to, hop into Red Dead Redemption multiplayer and really dive into it and see what I enjoy about it compared to Red Dead Online, or the way it's been handled by Rockstar. And also that goal that I've had for the longest time to eventually reach at least Legendary 1. But my goal is at the very least before this series ever gets retired, if it gets retired, is to at least get Legendary 1 status. Hence the name, Road to Legendary. Later Red says the second Arc 2 trailer just dropped and it's awesome. Well... Is it a cinematic trailer laid to rest? Because if it's a cinematic trailers can always look awesome. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the final product is going to be awesome. You have to bear that in mind.
Oops.
What? Oh.
I accidentally killed one of our guys. Hey, you shouldn't have gotten in the way.
Oof. Well, it happens down in the mines. Especially with all these TNT barrels laying around the place.
Yeah.
Working in a mine is very dangerous. It's even more dangerous when you're shooting in a mine and you're being shot. The T-Rex looks so much better. Okay, once again, later rest. I have to ask you this question, and you have to be honest with me. Is what you saw in the Arc 2 trailer gameplay or cinematic? Because if it's cinematic, then they can hire a CGI studio that specializes in cinematic trailers to make awesome, amazing looking CGI trailers that do not look like the final product. The trailers are using game assets in the engine. Okay, so that's promising. That's promising, later rest, but I'm still a little skeptical because they've done this before, that studio. Didn't they have they had like a pirate type game. What was it called? And it bombed. But in the trailer, it looked amazing. Atlas or...
Oh, I think I know the game you're on about. I just can't think of the name.
Yeah. I don't remember what it's called, but... I don't know if it was... Maybe it was Atlas. I have no idea. But it just proves the point. The trailer looked amazing. It looked like, wow, look at all the stuff you can do in this game. And it bombed. And it was a hot mess. And I don't even know if anyone still plays that game. The reason why people liked Ark was dinosaurs. That was a big selling point for Ark was, hey, you get to hang out with dinosaurs and tame dinosaurs and ride around on dinosaurs and get eaten by dinosaurs. And then they added other stuff.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, a good time.
Yeah.
Speaking of dinosaurs, has anyone seen Jurassic World Dominion yet? Riley and I are thinking about going to watch it maybe tomorrow.
A friend of mine has seen it and he thinks it's not that great.
Yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about it, sadly.
Yeah.
I've been trying to stay away from spoilers, but if you go by the trailers, it's like, yeah, this premise, I'm not feeling the premise, you know? But I am a huge dinosaur fan. Since I was a kid, I've loved dinosaurs. And the original Jurassic Park movie is still iconic, you know? But, Edding, could you move the fuck out of the way, if you don't mind? What are you doing?
Hey, jackass. Out of the way.
Don't stop on the fucking rail
Okay.
track, bro.
Jeez. Some people.
Dark, Vader. Yeah, Top Gun Maverick was fucking amazing. I still need to do a review about that. I keep forgetting to do a review. And we were going to do a review like that night that Riley and I watched it like last week, but Riley wasn't feeling good. And
Get out of the way, moron.
yeah, and after that, we just didn't have an opportunity to record it. But I at least wanted to do one. And then Riley could always share her thoughts about the Top Gun Maverick in our vlog at the end of the month. So that's like easily the best movie I saw this year. The movie is amazing. Especially if you're like a Top Gun fan. Like it's definitely a worthy sequel to the original movie. Some people even say it's better. And Riley and I did watch the original Top Gun again because it's on Amazon Prime. We watched it like Friday night. And that's still a great movie, by the way. But I have trouble disagreeing with people that believe that Top Gun Maverick's better. I have trouble disagreeing with that. That's a bold statement, but I feel like it's a worthy sequel. Sure, Dark Games, come on, you can hop on. Samurai Gangster was trying to join, but I think he decided, nah, I'm just gonna go play Mad Max. I completely understand that. Because even though I do enjoy playing with y'all, you know, there are even times when you just feel like playing something else. I get it.
Yeah, you kind of like just feel like just playing your own games sometimes.
Yeah. It's just, you know, it's totally understandable. We do it because, you know, we want to have at least some sort of, I guess, Red Dead in our lives. At least once a week. And at least we have a goal in this game, unlike another game. So it's nice to have something to work towards. There we go. So Samurai Gangster, your ex-girlfriend loves art? Cool. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was okay. It's just always had an issue with making it run. It's like a major frame rate issue, and other glitching things occur. So after a while, you just kind of give up. I mean, I know there's people out there that like, hey, if you do this and you do that and you do that, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, why?
Yeah, but that's like too much effort just to play one game.
Exactly. That's one thing that really ticks me off about PC games. Is that why is it up to us to make your game run better? I mean,
yeah, you develop the game. It's your job to make it better.
Exactly. I mean, I get it. People like to tweak it here and there, and that's totally cool with me. But for people that just run it vanilla, it should run fine. Even if you never make any additional changes or tweaks to it, it should be, like, the moment you download it, it should be good to go. You shouldn't have to jump through hoops or go through forums or watch videos on things to do to make Ark work better on your PC. Or any other game. It's like, no, I'm not going to go through that bullshit. Alright, we did it.
Nice.
Alright, so I guess we'll just keep riding back east. I don't think we really did much gang hideout last week.
No, I don't think we did.
We're just kind of catching up on the gang hideout. Hey, look, the rain effects. Way better than GTA Defective Edition. Was that a low blow?
Ow.
Maybe. Alright, so...
Nah.
right.
It's not a low blow if you're right.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we'll do this gang hideout. Were they trying to attack us? Or did you decide just to kill them just for the sake of killing them? Random. I guess we'll go do this gang hideout.
Right behind you.
Alright. Oh, he went into Tumbleweed as well. Okay, well, whatever. Let's see, in Arc, those settings are in the middle of the graphics setting with the check marks. Yeah, it really screws up the frame rate. Yeah, I mean, it's just annoying, you know? It's just, no, it shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't have to be like a rocket scientist in order to get Arc to work on my PC or any other game. Okay. So you were telling me earlier about the chat link for Elgato. You hook it up to your game capture, and that allows you.
No, because when
okay.
when I first like got my setup, when I tried to like plug my headset into my PlayStation controller, it just completely muted the sound. So I looked it up, and it just said if you get an Elgato Chat Link Pro, you shouldn't have that problem.
Yeah.
So I got it, 20, 30 euro. That's all it cost me.
Okay.
And then set it up, and now I'm actually able to stream a game and not have the sound turned off. So I can hear it through my headset, and the chat can hear it too.
Yeah. Okay. So that's good, because that's one issue that I've had for the longest time, is that I've had to make sacrifices. You know, when it's not a big deal when you're playing GTA and Red Dead all the time. Just to sit here and, especially whenever you're like in voice chat with others, you know, I have to pick and choose what I get to listen to on a stream.
Yeah.
Even though everyone else watching, you know, they get to listen to both the game audio and the mic audio. But the way my setup is with Elgato and with the LBS working together, it prevents me from being able to listen to the game audio in conjunction with Discord voice chat. But from what you were telling me, these little soft hardware, some cords and whatnot, you can hook up, I guess, into your Elgato game capture, remedies that problem.
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
But the only thing that you might have to do is, if you still have the like Elgato game capture app, you just have to go into that and just turn the analog audio on, and you're good to go.
Okay. Cool. Huh. Interesting. Well, because I've been thinking about getting a new, well, maybe not a new one, maybe like the same model I have, which was what, HD60S, I think. I don't think they've come out with anything.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like the one I have.
Yeah, I don't know if they've come out with anything better. I looked a while back, but they have two types of Elgato game captures. They have the external ones, and then they have internal ones you can actually install. Don't stop shooting people.
Ooh, this guy?
Yeah, like just because somebody shows up doesn't mean. Swear to God.
Oh, he just left right when I was about to pop his head.
Moron.
Oh, Dark Games has arrived.
Look, it's one thing if we get attacked by somebody. It's like some random dude just standing there. You're just going to shoot him. No, here's an idea. Only shoot if there. This is not fucking Fortnite. It's not fucking Battle Royale. Like, I get that in Fortnite, because that's the point of Fortnite. Is if you come across another player, kill them. It's first kill, you know? But this game, that's not the way this game is. Anyways.
Yeah, with Fortnite, shoot first, ask questions later.
Exactly. Like, at first, whenever you killed that one dude, because, you know, when I see a random name heading our way, you know, I get a little concerned too, you know? So I assumed that maybe that they noticed something I didn't catch. But whenever he did that to Dark Games, I'm like, dude, seriously. They just
But at the
unveiled
same time, I can kind of understand, because especially like with any Rockstar online game, the paranoia is always there.
Yeah, true. I know. I guess I was a bit more defensive about it because obviously Dark Games plays with us, and you know. But and now I feel kind of bad for Dominus just to be randomly killed for no reason. Hey, Adam. Good day, Adam. How's it going? All the way from the land down under. Kari says they just unveiled the Necromancer for Diablo 4. Cool. I hear it's going to be... I hear they're doing like, for the beta, they're doing a free beta. I was kind of interested in maybe checking it out. I guess we'll go to Escalero.
Okay.
Escalera. And then we'll do some gang hideouts down there. See, Later S says, I get it. People always complain about the game, about Ark's abysmal performance. Yeah. I hope the developers have taken that into mind with Ark 2. And I hope that Ark 2 runs way better and is way smoother. At least I hope so. See, Later S says, kind of mind-blowing, bad FPS is because of millions of destructible assets. Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, there's always going to be a balance between, those things. Like, that's why even if you're capable of having a game that looks amazing, like the Matrix demo on Unreal Engine 5, it doesn't necessarily mean that every single game that comes out is going to look like that, because they have to balance things. They have to, graphics, and they have to make sure the graphics are working with FPS, and the environment and NPCs and all that technical stuff. And that's why most of the time, graphically, online games don't look as good as single-player games, because the truth is they can't. Because even if it's on, say, a dedicated server, then you're still going to see a game graphically that doesn't look as good as a single-player counterpart. I mean, they'll still look fantastic and amazing, but there's just certain sacrifices you have to make when it comes to, all that stuff. But I think that Unreal Engine 5 is definitely going to make some, much better looking games. And obviously it's going to revolutionize gaming. But I wouldn't expect it to look like the Matrix demo. But then again, maybe it'll look better in time. Because, bear in mind, that was just a demo. So it will be interesting, though. I don't think that obviously, I don't think it would work very well on PS4 or Xbox One. But for like Series and PS5 and PC, yeah, of course. I like when they crouch and don't notice you walking up behind them.
I love that. Ow.
Yeah. Makes it a little easier. Anything else been revealed yet at the Xbox Showcase? Because obviously Yuji and I aren't really watching it at the moment.
But I don't really care to watch it, to be honest.
Yeah, I used to care about those shows, but I don't know. It's just the last few shows we watched, just nothing but burgers. Just nothing that excites me. I'm like, okay, this might excite some people, and good for them, but most of the time, there's
just not you.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the time, it's like nothing. It's like there was nothing there for me. I'm not saying that because we didn't get GTA 6 trailer doesn't mean that's the only thing I want. I want other things. But we all have different tastes in video games. And if these studios aren't going to come up with a game that interests me, then why waste my time? I mean, I think they may actually be showing more Starfield, finally. So that's something that I'm kind of interested in. But they've been so tight-lipped about Starfield that at this moment, I don't even know what it's about. And I have to ask the question, does anybody know what Starfield's about?
I don't, anyway.
Justin, E3's coming back next year. Maybe. They say they're coming back next year, but it's one thing to say you're coming back, and it's another thing to actually come back. But then a lot of people ask the question, why? I think sadly, you know, E3 has kind of had its run, you know. It was a good run, but I think most of the gaming industry and most of the gamers have kind of moved on from E3. I mean, they'd have to come back in a big way. I mean, they'd have to have some pretty epic shows and some awesome premieres that they'd have to lock down behind the scenes. Like, I don't know what E3 would have to do to get itself back on the top, but when you have so many others out there like the PAXs and Gamescom in Europe, and even like studios themselves can now do their own shows, stream them, like Nintendo or Sony, not even have to go to these shows because most people now are watching on YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the point? I mean, for one thing, it's more expensive because you have to pay to be there. You have to pay for the booth. You have to fly your people out there. You have to put them up in hotel rooms or Airbnbs, which cost money and food. Or you could just set it up through a fucking live stream and just do it that way.
Yeah.
So it's really a cost issue. Unfortunately, it appears that the pandemic is finally subsiding, which is good. So that means that more people are going to be out doing stuff. And right now, you know, we need all the help we can get when it comes to the current state of the economy worldwide. But I just honestly don't know if E3 can offer something that's going to even bring, like, the average gamer back. Not to mention publishers and development studios. It could happen, but they're going to have to line up some really good shows.
Yeah.
But that's just another issue. Like at this point, do the studios even care anymore? Because that used to be the thing, you know. Like, hey, we're gonna debut our new game at E3. You don't have to do that anymore. I mean, for the longest time, Rockstar.
Yeah, and cinematically, it would look beautiful, but when the actual game comes out, it's a ball of shit.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's happened one too many times. It's happened to the point now where the majority of the gaming community are like, "Oh, that's a great cinematic trailer, but I don't care."
Yeah.
Because you can only get away with that so many times before enough people get wise to it and just look at it. I mean, look, case in point. Like last year, Battlefield 2042 had an amazing trailer. Well, yeah, didn't exactly live up to the trailer, did it?
Oh, God.
And then fast forward to present day. A lot of people were wowed and amazed by the COD Modern Warfare 2 trailer. Okay. Do y'all not see history repeating itself here? I'm just saying. Like, if you're a COD fan right now, laughing at Battlefield, I wouldn't be laughing. Especially with Vanguard. So, even if you thought that trailer for Modern Warfare 2 was amazing, I would temper your expectations.
Yeah, keep your expectations very low.
Very, very low.
Yeah.
Arc 2 was revealed at the show. I think that's why there's another trailer. You don't really care about Xbox, yeah. So yeah, I mean that's because Microsoft, they bought a few studios over the years. And it's funny because at one time Microsoft was bragging about how they were going to continue to support E3. after Sony bailed on them. But look at Xbox and Microsoft now. They're like, nah, and you know what? We could do our own shows too. Wow, amazing. We can have our own showcase. We don't need E3 either.
Yeah. Like PlayStation has their state of play every so often.
Most of the time, it's a disappointment. It's like we wasted 40 minutes for this.
How's that any different from E3 the last couple of years?
Yeah, at least with E3, there's that live stage cringe that happens. That gives us a good laugh.
Yeah, like the Bethesda one a couple of years ago. That still makes me laugh.
Yeah. So yeah, at least that's something that you can say. But is that something you really want to be proud of to bring to the table? Like, oh yeah, E3, yeah, I want E3 to come back because cringe.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
We'll watch it just for a laugh.
I mean, it's part of the course, you know. It's not the main course meal, but it's the dessert, you know. It's just something you can nibble on the side while you're waiting for the main meal to be prepped. It's an appetizer, okay? That's basically what the cringe is. It's an appetizer. The main course is obviously...
Yeah, and then you get... Yeah. The main course, whoa.
Well, at least it's supposed to be. But... Oh, we'll see. Maybe it'll be good. I hope so, for the record. Look, it may appear that I'm shitting on E3, but I do want E3 to do better. Is it just me, or is the gang hideout not complete? What?
Yeah, it's happening to me as well.
I just saw some flying in the air. What the fuck was that?
What the hell?
Game, could you please end the gang hideout and, I don't know, give us our XP? Please? Skits, how's the road to Legendary? It's going alright.
I was about to say 250 bugs fixed, but wrong game.
Yeah, wrong game. Like, what the hell? Like, seriously? Why did it freeze on us? It's like,
Wow.
Oh, well, remember earlier, you know, when I was doing one by myself before you jumped in, you know, it literally moved me to a different lobby. And once again, my okay, I spoke too soon. My horse is coming back. Okay. Never can afford most of the games showed at E3. Yeah. Well, I mean, games are becoming more expensive, Justin, so that's another issue. But just like everyone else, like for the most part, except for May. Okay, let me get Rogue Raccoon into the posse. Right, I think these are just two randos. We'll just, unless they annoy us, then we'll leave them be for now.
Well, one of them's got a skull icon on him.
Maybe if we were working on a battle pass, but we're not.
Yeah.
Gotta get that Darth Vader skin.
It does look good, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's alright. I just don't care for that, the harvesting tool. It looks dumb.
It looks so stupid.
Yeah. Basically, it's called a, like, Imperial Sigil. It's like a metal pipe or rod with like the Empire symbol on it. I'm just like, really? You guys couldn't have done something more interesting? I know people are wanting a lightsaber, and I realize they're not going to do lightsabers because they bring in lightsabers into Fortnite every now and then for Star Wars themed stuff, but they could have done a little bit better. You know what they should have done? They should have had him using like C3PO's arm or some shit. Something funny. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
But, you know, it's not the end of the world. Maybe that's just the best the Fortnite crew could come up with when it came to a harvesting tool idea. But other than that, you know, I've been enjoying Fortnite, surprisingly.
I know.
As long as we stay in zero build, we're fine.
Oh yeah, there is no way in hell I'm going into that other mode and watching someone build the Taj Mahal every time he hears a bullet flying at him.
Yeah, no thank you.
Yeah, screw that.
Where's your stem? What's wrong with your stem today? Hey, X. What's up, X? Let's see. GB, I miss the days when games actually used to be fun. Not riddled with microtransactions. Online only play. I miss single player games. Well, I mean, there's still some really good single player games out there. Unfortunately, online gameplay is very, very lucrative, and a lot of companies have jumped on board. But even when it comes to some online games, you can still find some fun online games. Like we were talking about, Epic, they now have Rocket League, they have Fall Guys, they have Fortnite, obviously. And yeah, they make tons of money off of those games, especially Fortnite, but Zero Build is still fun to get into. But it really depends on what your personal interest is. But I think that gamers have proven EA wrong about their bold statement years ago that single play was dead. Because so many single player games have done very, very well. So I think single player...
I do kind of funny that EA said that and then they brought out Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Oh yeah, and look how well it did. It was amazing.
I've said this before, I'm not a Star Wars fan, but Jedi Fallen Order, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Me too. Well, I enjoyed it, and I'm a Star Wars fan, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a popular game that the weekend after they put out the teaser trailer for Jedi Survivor, it was #1 in trending on YouTube. And that's an accomplishment right there, to be not only trending, but also #1 in trending. So obviously there's...
So it just goes to show you single player games ain't dead.
Exactly, especially if they're done by a good studio. Like, Respawn's pretty good. I mean, yeah, they have Apex, and Apex is quite popular. But they also have a single player division of their studio, and they did a great job with Fallen Order, and I expect nothing less from Jedi Survivor. So you got that, and you have the next God of War game being closer to being released. Starfield might actually turn out to be good.
Oh, God of War, I cannot wait for it.
Yeah, I still need to go back and finish God of War. Eventually I will. I'll just focus on other things here and there.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah, and the sequel to Zelda Breath of the Wild is supposed to be coming out in 2023, so there's another good single-player game probably.
Yeah.
So there still is good single-player games out there. They're coming. Gregory, what's up, Gregory? What's better, Red Dead Redemption 1 multiplayer or Red Dead Online? Well, that's a tough one because each one has its strengths. Obviously, graphically, Red Dead Online would be better because it's, a newer version of the Rage engine. So it definitely looks better. And there's, character customization in Red Dead Online. And there's a few other things I like about Red Dead Online, but there's also things about Red Dead Redemption multiplayer I think they did right. And it's unfortunate that the things that they did right in Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, they didn't carry over to Red Dead Online. For example, Undead Overrun is fun. You also have a much better PvP system. It's a lot more simplistic than Red Dead Online, but I find it way more enjoyable. No ability cards, no spamming tonics, no explosive incendiary rounds. Well, with one exception, the explosive rifle, but that's very, very limited though. And it's a temporary weapon. And you only get 5 rounds. And once the 5 rounds are gone, then you have to go and do a gang hideout, I think, in order to get the explosive rifle back again. It's not like you can craft explosive rounds in all your fucking weapons. And there's actually a prestige system. The Legendary, or Path to Legendary, or as I call it, Road to Legendary. In each one, you rank back up. You unlock new items, and eventually you get new mounts. So it does have a lot to offer for a free multiplayer game that came out over a decade ago. Yeah, and that's another positive, Gree, is that unlike Red Dead Online, Red Dead Redemption Multiplayer actually has multiple servers. They have this server, the normal server. They have the hardcore server, which I've yet to go into the hardcore server. I wonder what that's like. Or is it about the same as this at this point? And then they have a friendly server.
I think it's pretty much the same, just free aim.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll try it just for fun. What do y'all think? Like, I don't know, but
Sure, why not?
okay. So here's the problem that I have with Rockstar when it comes to free aim. Their free aim is not very good. It hasn't been forever. You can go to Red Dead Redemption, GTA 4, GTA 4 might have been okay, but GTA 5 and Red Dead, like compared to say Fortnite, for example, where EA has the free aim pretty good. It's a lot smoother to free aim in Fortnite, and their guns are a lot better in Fortnite than in GTA. That's fucking sad. You know why? Because EA actually balances their fucking game. When there's an issue, they'll vault a weapon, or they'll tweak it, they'll nerf it, they'll buff it. And most of the weapons, you know, run pretty decent. Because they actually give a crap. So, that's what I find disappointing. Let me get a screenshot real quick.
Yeah, go for it.
No, wrong button. Okay. Yeah.
Right, I'm actually gonna go grab a coffee now. I'll be back in a sec.
Coffee. I sent Rogue Raccoon an invite. Rogue, I sent you an invite. Join Posse. Alright. Is that a good one? Okay, I'll just grab this one. There we go. X, I haven't really run into many modders, to be honest. I mean, we play this game at least once a week. At least 2 or 3 times a month. And I think maybe one time I may have run into a modder that was using a wall hack and casual PvP against me. And that's a big fat maybe. Other than that, I mean, I haven't really experienced any serious modding issues. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has, but it seems to be fine for the most part. So Ikari says Persona 3 Portable, Persona 4 got announced coming to Xbox. Oh, cool. Oh, they're showing off Starfield. Well, I'll check it out after the stream. My favorite Gregory is John Marston because I've been a Red Dead fan since Red Dead Redemption 1. Don't be mistaken. I love Arthur Morgan. I think Arthur Morgan is a phenomenal character, and he's definitely up there on one of my favorite protagonists. But somebody that played Red Dead Redemption 1 many times prior to Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out, who pre-ordered Red Dead Redemption 1, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm more invested in John Marston than Arthur. But I do like Arthur. I think he's a great protagonist. Kari, Red, Harlow, Arthur, John, Jack. Okay, well, that's your ranking. I like Red Harlow too, but he doesn't have as much personality as John or Arthur. I mean, he's more of a Clint Eastwood style bounty hunter, you know. He's inspired by Clint Eastwood. And I like him just fine, you know. He's a man of few words, but he gets shit done. But I would probably go a different way. I would be John, Arthur, Red Harlow, and then maybe Jack. But don't be mistaken, I also like Jack as well. I just feel like Jack Marston was kind of like an afterthought when they created him. Alright, so where are the Bobcats? Oh, yeah! Usually will be happy about something. No, I'm talking about Epic, like when it comes to Fortnite, Fall Guys. What I mean by Epic is I'm talking about Fortnite, Fall Guys, and Rocket League. Like, now I'm confused. Damn it, Kari. Why you do that to me? I'm old. How dare you? Like, what was I doing? Huh? Can I be president now? Because my mind's gone? Huh? Come on, man. Anyways. Okay, let's go hunt bobcats. But I do have something fun that we're going to go do in a minute. I'm hoping Fat shows up because I have something I promised him. And y'all know me. I like to keep my promises. Well, look, for the most part, EA sucks. With the exception of a few studios. And for the most part, Epic is pretty awesome. So yeah, Epic is awesome. Bobcats are mean and the devil. But hey, look, we have Bobcats in Red Dead Redemption. We don't have Bobcats in Red Dead Online. It might be for the best.
We don't have anything in Red Dead Online.
True. All right, so after we go hunt bobcats, guess where we're gonna go when Fat shows up. I made a promise to Fat.
My favorite pastime.
Yeah. A good old-fashioned bear war. I owe him one from the other day. He thought he was being funny. And, well, guess what? Him being funny at my expense is going to cost him. And unfortunately...
Big time.
Yep. Unfortunately, some of his bear friends are about to die. After we deal with this bobcat problem, of course.
Yes.
But in all seriousness, Car, it wouldn't surprise me if I was confusing Epic for EA. That happens. I'm old. But I don't know why I do that. I have issues.
Yeah, people mix up names all the time.
Yeah. Maybe it's for the best if I just stick with like games and not the studios if they happen to be similar. But even under EA, like I said, there are good studios. Like Respawn's pretty awesome. But unfortunately, you also have EA Sports. Belfast, your horse is kind of in the way of our bullets.
Now his horse is camping? Jeez.
Yeah. Samurai Gangster, John Marston is iconic. I agree. Alright, so let us head to Manzanilla Post and go hunt. No, don't exit anything. Stop it, game. Let us go and have a little bear war. I was going to wait for Fat to show up, but he may never show up. He may be asleep right now. And if that happens, then we're all going to be heartbroken because we missed out on a good old bear war. Welcome back, Kane. All right, X says, just out of curiosity, for July monthly event, do you think Rockstar is going to announce an update?
What, are you serious?
I mean, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Rockstar at this point is even going to announce an update to Red Dead Online in July or August? Do you think that's actually going to happen or no? Most likely no.
July or August, but the question is what year?
Yeah. Well, Ruben, we're playing Red Dead. We're not playing Fortnite right now. I mean, eventually we may play some Fortnite, but not today. Today we're playing Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. And then Kane and Riley in about 90 minutes are going to play some Battlefield 2042. Yeah, you're serious? Okay, well, me being smart ass, let me be serious as well. Unfortunately, X, I doubt it. I hope I'm wrong, though. I honestly hope I'm wrong. But at this point, I've all but given up hope that they're going to announce anything ever again when it comes to future content for Red Dead Online. If they do, it'll hopefully be a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. But as of right now, X, unfortunately, I doubt it. But we'll find out in July.
Yeah.
My advice is don't hold out any remaining hope. because at the end of the day, you just find yourself getting crushed even harder by the time you do throw in the towel. Sikari says Red Harlow doesn't need a strong character to be a cool character. Well, yeah, he's a badass. I agree. He is a badass, but like I rank him behind John and Arthur when it comes to Red Dead characters, even though the franchise is obviously named after him. And without Red Dead Revolver, we wouldn't have Red Dead Redemption 1 or 2. So, naturally. See, Red, what's up, Red? How's it going? Horse, get back over here. We got a bear war.
Why does this make me laugh every time?
Okay, this is silly. All right, so for bear war, you cannot use guns, only throwables. No, not dynamite. So only melee weapons, like your knife, and well, maybe that's not too fair for us. What's the shittiest rifle carbine in the game? Is it the repeater carbine? I think it's the.
I think the repeater is actually the worst.
Okay. All right. So volcanic pistol, repeater carbine, our knife, our tomahawk, our throwing knives, and you can't be on your horse. You have to run around like an idiot. So there. So we're gonna go do a little bear war.
Yay!
It's just to make it more interesting because these bears are not like the bears in Red Dead Redemption 2 or Red Dead Online. Like, Rockstar actually improved the bears, unfortunately. Like, these bears are just...
I hear you say that.
Yeah. These bears are just lumbering creatures. They just lumber from here to there. It's not like they charge at you at full speed. Which can be quite scary in Red Dead Online, especially if you're not expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden you hear that growl and you're like, oh, fuck.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Let's see. Kane says, very happy, learned that No Way Home is getting a yeah, it's getting a director's cut, but is there really a point? Besides more money for Sony? Didn't they make enough money off of No Way Home already?
Somebody wants in on your posse.
All right, he wants to rejoin the pod. Okay. Wow. All right. All right. So, anyone else want to join? We're gonna have a bear war now. Then I guess we'll go into casual PvP after that. Where is? They'll show up soon. Maybe we're not in the right exact spot. Well, let's run around like idiots until bears show up. Personally, I prefer just using throwing knives and tomahawks against them. Or my knife. Well, the knife can be a little risky. See, they're revealing Starfield gameplay. People calling it No Man's Sky 2.0. Yeah, Brian, I was kind of suspicious about that. That it would be very similar to No Man's Sky. The difference is Holo Games has had years to improve No Man's Sky and add content to it. So, I mean, that's going to be a very tall order for Bethesda to compete against No Man's Sky. It's not just disrespectful to No Way Home. It's disrespectful to Sony for trying to milk that movie even further. Like, that's why they're doing it, Kane. They're doing it because they want to try. I guess they lost money putting Morbius back in the studio, back in theaters. Like, oh, fuck. You mean people weren't actually going to go watch Morbius? Well, we got to get our money back because, you know, it costs money to put, you know, movies in theaters. Oh, I know. We have all these funny extra scenes from No Way Home. We could mix that in with No Way Home and put it back in theaters. Brilliant.
Yeah, genius idea.
Yeah. Jack Frost says, how relevant is Gold in Red Dead Online? It's pretty relevant until you buy everything you need to buy with gold, then it becomes kind of irrelevant like cash. Because after you buy like all the rolls and everything you need to buy with gold, just like everything you can buy with cash, there's nothing else to buy. And then it's just sitting there. Tons of cash, tons of gold. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Where are the freaking bears at? I was promised bears. And there are no bears, sadly. Even Dark Games got bored of this. He's like, this is boring. I'm leaving. Goodbye. I mean, it's possible he got disconnected, so I'm out. Hello, Foxy. Anyways. Maybe I should have asked the... Hey, Fox, lead us to some bears. Come on. You know, just like the foxes lead...
This isn't Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, good point. Well, I had to try. Come on, Foxy. You know you want to lead us to some bears.
I knew where you were going with that.
Yeah. You know me too well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, seriously, where are the fucking bears at? Like,
Are we
guys,
even in
get
the
off
right
your
area?
fucking horses. Run around on the ground. That's probably why the bears aren't spawning. I'm going to start shooting people's horses if they don't get off their horses. I'm not even joking. Get off your horse. I guess some people are just riding around for fun. They don't want to be part of the bear war. Okay, fine. I wonder how long No Way Home Director's Cut's going to be. That's a good question. I don't know. Probably 5 minutes. It'll be like 5 minutes more of additional, like, cut content. It's like, yeah, totally worth buying expensive tickets to go back and rewatch. Funny scenes that are
Just
irrelevant and don't add anything to the plot or characters.
Just release it on DVD and Blu-ray and put the extras in there.
Yeah, I agree. Kane says it's going to be an extra 20, 30 minutes of runtime. I can't sit that long. I'd have to get up. You know, I barely made it through No Way Home the first viewing. That's it. I'm killing your horse. Gonna run me over. Come back here. Your horse must die for running me over. There. Belfast horse dead. And now your horse is dead.
Wow.
There. Now we have bait for the bears, okay? There's method to my madness, okay? Now we have fresh horse meat to attract the bears. It's like throwing chum in the water for the sharks. But seriously, where are the freaking bears? This is insane. I don't see any damn bears. What's sad is Belfast was already off his horse. He's probably like, wait, I did what you said, GB. Why'd you kill my horse? Well, we need chum, okay? Gabe, where's our bears? Are we on the? We might be on the wrong part of tall trees.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, are you sure we're in the right area for this?
But, I mean, usually bears spawn in several spots in tall trees. Where's the... There's a... Of course, you got another horseback. Anyways. You know, fuck it. We're about to go into casual PvP. We'll just have to come back later and do this. It's tall trees. I was hoping to go to Bear Claw. Like, are we even near Bear Claw?
Let me see.
CX says, Red Dead Online players, we want another update. Rockstar Games. Best I can do is probably Naturalist Part 2, maybe some shitty quick draws. Oh, you want some fisticuffs? You want some fisticuffs? You want to go? You want to go? Let's go. Ow.
Yeah, we're near the bear claw. Not that far.
But you know what? Here, I'm going to do worse than punch you. I'm going to throw some taunts at you. You come back here and get your taunts. You get what's coming to you. Finally we made it to bear claw after all. There they are. There's the bears. The bears finally showed up.
Yay!
Yay, bear war.
Woohoo!
Maybe it was the taunting that brought the bears. No! Damn it. Well, that's the downside of the bear war. Sometimes you lose the bear war. Finally.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew they'd show up eventually.
Get away from me, you lumbering lummox.
All right. Where's some more bears at? Because usually what will happen is, if you get really lucky, you'll have like a shit ton of bears spawning in after you.
Brilliant.
Okay, well that's not a bear, but okay, wait. Piggy! Bye-bye, Piggy.
Oh, not the pig.
Well, the problem though with pigs in this game is that they're also aggressive.
Oh. Bears over here by me.
Okay,
There's like two or three of them.
Nice. I'm coming. Like unlike Red Dead Online, the boars in this game are actually aggressive. Usually the boars will run away from you in Red Dead Online, but not in Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. They'll attack you. I'll be honest, even though I know what happens, No Way Home still keeps me focused. Well, I'm sure it'll be enjoyable, but I see right through why Sony's putting it back in theaters. It's to make up for the additional Morbius losses that they received. Because apparently some studio executives that make way more money than they deserve don't understand this thing called memes. Just because something's trending doesn't mean people are going to give you a dime to go back and watch your shitty movie. So that's the problem. But notice how that director's cut wasn't announced till sometime shortly after Morbius was put back in theaters and bombed again. Is it a coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe it's because Sony lost money again with Morbius and they're desperate to try and make some money back. You decide what's true. And then again, it may have been part of the plan all along. I don't know.
Maybe.
I think they're actually putting some older movies back in the theater. Jaws, E.T., I think. See, now that would be kind of cool to go watch Jaws and E.T. in theaters. So, I don't know, maybe I'll do that. I mean, as long as it's not the Steven Spielberg special edition version of E.T. with the flashlights.
Oh, Jesus, no.
God. Like, why? Why, Spielberg? Just because your buddy George did it for Star Wars doesn't mean you should do it too. You know, that's a serious question, though. I need to find out, okay, which version of E.T. is this going to be? Because one version I'll go watch. The other version we're just going to laugh at.
Yeah.
But it has been a while since I've seen E.T. and Jaws. So, I don't know. Might be worth watching both in the theater. Especially Jaws and E.T. Because I never saw either in theater. That'd be quite the experience. Okay, I think we won the bear war.
Yay.
Yeah. You know what? Anyone else want to be in the posse? Rogue Raccoon, why aren't you in the posse? Why are you being like this? We're going to go do some casual PvP if anyone wants to join us. So let's go do that. For people that were asking. So we're going to go on maybe another hour. Then we got to wrap up because our buddy Kane is doing a battle. Well, if it was Fortnite, Yuji and I would join, but it's a Battlefield stream.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll be there in moral support, but we ain't playing. But Kane will be there. Riley will be there. I don't know if they're going to have anyone else there, but we'll be there in the live chat and watching. So that's coming up after this stream. Ah, and look at my favorite skybox in the game.
You were going to mention it.
All right, so we got 4 players, so we'll see if anyone else wants to jump in. Regarding Morbius, Matt Smith should have been Morbius. Yeah, I've yet to watch those videos about how people think that Matt Smith should have been Morbius instead. I don't know. I don't know. My issue with Morbius is the writing. It's not with Jared Leto being Morbius. It's just simply I feel like the writing could have been way better. And probably the CGI and maybe the directing and the music, the score. Okay, so Kane says it's him, Riley, and Dark MatterWolf. Okay, cool. Well, I know that Dark MatterWolf will be playing on, he'll be playing via Xbox. Okay. But, hey, say what you will about Battlefield. At least you can, crossplay, right, Rockstar? Yeah.
Mm.
See, Brian says standalone Morbius film doesn't make sense. Morbius needs Spider-Man. Yeah, I think that's a big reason why Venom and Morbius both could have been better. Even though, ironically, we did have Venom in Spider-Man 3, but that was a studio thing. The studio basically forced Venom on Spider-Man 3 and Sam Raimi. But you're right, though. I agree. It's a very rare exception when you can like make a film centered around a villain and not include the superhero. I mean, like Joker. But to be fair, that Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, is a fantastic actor. And his Joker is not really the Joker you think of when you think of Batman's Joker.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, this seems pretty fair. Cattle rustlers. We're bringing you in, cattle rustler. You thought you could run all the way out here to Tumbleweed and hide? I don't think so.
You ain't taking me alive, you prick.
You're going in, rustler.
Concentrate.
You rustled your last cow.
Showdown.
At least I took you down.
Yeah, but you failed to defeat Belfast. So, how would you rather have died? By my hands or Belfast's?
Which is worse?
Exactly. Pick your poison. Now Belfast is going to hold that over you now forever.
At least I can hold over the fact that he's still a campy little bitch.
Yeah, true.
The bag is here.
You wouldn't watch the crap if you paid him? Yeah. Ow! Yeah, this is a little unfair. You know what? I'm going to sit back and let this be an island issue. Okay? So, this is basically come down to Ireland versus North Ireland. I'm staying out of this one. I mean, yeah, I do have Irish heritage in me, but I'm going to sit on this on the stable that we still don't have 10 stable stalls for. When we only have 10 stable stalls. It's 1911, and this is the state of Red Dead Online. Just kidding. All right. I'm going to stay out of the way from this fight, okay? This is between these two, because it's unfair to be 2v1. Besides, I can re-chat.
Re-chat while me and the camper hash this out.
Let's see, X. I'm noticing that, well, yeah, I don't want to... Look, I'm not going to throw shade at another content creator. Okay, even if... I mean, it could be a creator I like. It could be a creator I dislike. Because a few Red Dead Online creators, still try to keep hashtag Save Red Dead Online going. They're still trying to put out Red Dead Online content. And you know what? It's their channel. They can put out the content. They can do the live streams to their heart's content. So I'm not going to throw shade at anybody. I mean, I generally understand the frustration of the Red Dead Online community. Those are still hardcore about it. But I'm at the point now where I guess I've kind of unfortunately accepted that Red Dead Online is most likely not going to be updated by Rockstar, and they're just milking it for every last dollar and dime and penny they can get out of it. That's just that's just where I'm at right now.
Belfast, you camping little prick.
Well, he's going to use every tactic at his disposal to defeat you in combat. Does that really shock you?
No, at least I killed him.
And by the way, Belfast, if you shoot me, that puts me back in the fight, okay?
They have the bag.
So my advice to you is if you want to keep it 1v1, let me stay on my stable with still 10 stable stalls over a decade later. You know what? This would actually work for a good thumbnail for like a future Red Dead Online video. Because it's very symbolic, right? Because this is one of the stable stalls in Red Dead Online. The problem is I don't know what I would use it for. Maybe I'll use it for the July thumbnail. What do y'all think?
Go for it, dude.
Yeah.
The bag has been captured.
See, a grade Morbius should have been saved for Tom Holland. Yeah. Well, I think Tom Holland... Tom Holland's good as Spider-Man. Tom Hardy's good as Venom, but the Tom Hardy Venom films could also be better with the inclusion of Spider-Man to some degree. Do you think Rockstar has their hands full of hate? Well, I think there's still people obviously angry at Rockstar that let Rockstar know at any chance they get. Myself included. But enough people have already moved on and said, you know what, fuck this, fuck you, Rockstar. I'm just going to go play something else. But it does hurt their image, though. It does hurt their brand.
You have taken the bag.
By the way, Belfast, just because I'm moving doesn't mean I'm attacking you. I'm just getting a screenshot. So don't hurt me, bro. Don't hurt me.
Thanks for the bag, Belfast.
Don't hurt me, bro.
The bag has been taken.
All right. I need good. I'm trying to get a good angle here because I only have so much to work with. All right, so that might work. Or let me angle this. This may work for a future thumbnail for Red Dead Online. Like I said, maybe I'll use it in July for the July monthly event. So those of you that see the monthly July Newswire video that were here, you could be like, I was there when Jimmy screenshotted that. Wow.
Nice try, Belfast. Get out of here.
I was part of history. All right. Fortunately, the Xbox Series controller has a screenshot button. And I do like that, by the way. Yeah, you got battled. The Battle of the Toms would have been cool. Like Tom Hardy versus Tom Holland. I mean, it could still happen.
The chest has appeared.
Red Dead Online 2018 to 2021, you'll surely be missed. Yeah, you're right, X. Yeah, it would be nice, Brian, if Rockstar did make a new IP or Bully too, but like I have to often wonder, like exactly what is it that they're using most of their resources on. I guess it's the next GTA. I feel like a huge chunk is still on GTA Online. And then there's a huge chunk working on GTA 6 or whatever the next GTA game is going to be called. And, well, unfortunately, nobody except for, I guess, the social media person, our department, is working on the newswire for Red Dead Online. You got to feel sorry for that one person, right? They must have done something to piss somebody off upstairs. Maybe Sam Hauser himself. And there's like, I'm going to make you regret working here. What, are you going to fire me? No, I'm going to do worse. I'm going to make you write the Rockstar Monthly Newswire. No. Could you imagine that?
The bag.
Ugh,
And then the person has to
I
go
don't know
in.
what would be worse.
It would be, because you know that what you're writing up is only going to get like ridiculed, and people are going to be mad at you, even though it's not your fault. And like anytime I'm venting, it's not at the person who wrote the newswire. Okay, it's the people on top of your bosses, your managers, Sam Hauser, Strauss Zelnick. That's who I'm really mad at, because I know you're just doing your job. Whoever like does the tweaks to Reddit Online's like payouts, like I realize it's not their doing. Or like the most recent idiotic move, the free clothing items per week. Instead of giving out the entire free clothing outfit like throughout for the entire month, it's like, oh, this week log in and get these pieces. Next week get those free pieces. And you're just like, but why?
Yeah.
It just makes you look worse. And anybody that was actually remotely interested in jumping into Reddit Online for one day out of the month just to get those free clothing items by going to the catalog or going to a store, they're like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I won't. Thanks. Our people will just buy the clothing items if they're really interested in that look, for that outfit. Because a lot of people have plenty of cash and gold in the game. Do I think it's going to be trader or collector? It'll probably be naturalist themed decks. It'll be a naturalist themed event.
Oh, Lord.
To celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the naturalist update. And 2 years of being sprayed in the face by Harriet.
Hey, some people are into that shit.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
gonna name names.
Yeah, let's not.
Cattle rustlers have won. They have
How?
the bag.
What? How?
I'm coming for you.
Oh.
On to you.
What? But.
What?
Oh, that's right. Belfast, you let me down. How dare you, Belfast?
He's from the north of Ireland. Of course he let you down.
One job, Belfast. One job. Anyways. Moving on.
Belfast. Get good, noob.
Now maybe we can have peace in North Ireland and Ireland. Now that they got that.
Never gonna happen.
Now that they got that out of the way. No. LOL. Yeah. See, there were rumors that Tom Hardy's Venom versus Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but Kevin Feige said no. Yeah, I wonder if that's true though. If that's true, that's unfortunate. I don't think, you know what? Maybe Kevin Feige was right about that. Maybe it would have just been too much for that movie. Who knows? Maybe the extra 20, 30 minutes is Tom Hardy just hanging out on the beach, and that's what it is. That's what you're getting, and the extra 20, 30 minutes came in No Way Home. More Tom Hardy Venom monologue. You're welcome. So this is the state of Red Dead Redemption multiplayer. You know what? After this, let's just go and do at least one undead overrun.
Yeah.
In fact, fuck this. We're switching over to undead overrun.
You're the boss.
I mean, there's only 3 of us. It's pointless. It's uneven. I mean, there's a reason why I stood out of the fight, is because it's not fair. So I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't like going into a match where it's uneven. Even if it gives me an advantage, I just don't find it fair. All right, semi-auto. What do I want? High power pistol. Hell yeah! Give me long shot. No, I want long shot. Okay, thank you. 30 minutes of Tom Hardy drinking with homies in Mexico and Venom. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if some of that 20-30 minutes might be some Tom Hardy action.
The undead are hungry for human flesh.
So we'll play, I guess we'll play a few undead overruns and we'll call it a day.
Will soon come to a hideous end. How soon is down to you.
Edgar Ross and Dutch Vanderlyn. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
Yeah. I mean, with these two guys, most people are probably rooting for the zombies to win. Like, I would switch to a hated character also, but I don't feel like it. Maybe I should switch to Herbert Moon just for fun one day. Then I can.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, can I play as Herbert Moon? I think I can.
I don't think so. It would be funny, though.
Oh, I can't. Aw.
Luck will only keep you alive.
That would be hilarious. I'm Herbert Moon.
It would be.
Two Irishmen walking a bar. Hey, it could happen. Yeah. Probably only in a bar, though.
Yeah.
Or a pub.
Yeah.
So far, my impressions of the Spider-Man game are really good. Kari, last night while Riley was playing some Quarry, I was watching her stream, obviously. But on my other monitor, I was playing some Spider-Man off stream. And Kane will be disappointed in me. I got all the backpacks. I photoed all the landmarks. And I did all the police towers. So I did all that already. That's what I was doing last night while Riley was playing Quarry. And for the record, I was watching her play. It's just there's some parts that I was just doing that, you know. But when it got really interesting, then I would hit the pause button and watch, you know. So I completed all those side activities already. But to be fair, I have gotten better at swinging around and I've gotten a little bit better at the combat. So I'm getting the hang of it. Dark Matter Wolf, what's up, Dark Matter Wolf? How's it going? Rumor says you're going to be joining Kane and Riley in less than an hour for some Battlefield 2042. I hope y'all have fun. But we will stop by and say hello. I'll hang out in the live chat. But see, I did the smart thing. I got a refund. I got my money back when I had a chance. Hey, that zombie was T-posing. That was funny. Yeah, it looked like he was T-posing. Oh, I gotta get the coffin. Okay. Guys, cover me. I got the coffin.
I'm being chased.
Yeah.
Loaded.
The secret suit. I've actually unlocked a couple secret suits. Not many, but a few. It's all right. I'll probably use it in a future, like a future stream. So what I'm gonna do with Spider-Man is each stream I'm gonna use a different Spider-Man outfit. I think some of you that saw the photos I was sharing in Discord. By the way, we have an awesome Discord community. Some of you can take a guess what'll be the next spider suit I'll be wearing. So if any of you wish to guess in the live chat, feel free and do so. The big fat juicy hint is the photos I posted in Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the photo mode is pretty good. I still think that Ghost of Tsushima's photo mode is better. But, I mean, it's alright. But I think Sucker Punch is a much better photo mode, though. It's not Tom Holland, you fool. Hand over your Spider-Man card, Kane. Does that look like Tom Holland's outfit to you? Kane, I'm a little disappointed.
Come on, Kane. You're better than that.
Yeah. Pizza time. Yeah. Okay, that's better, Kane. Kane's trying to be funny. Very funny, Kane. mean, of course I'm going to go with the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire suit first. Duh. But don't worry, I will end up, having the Tom Holland drip in future streams. It'll happen. It might happen before the Amazing Spider-Man drip, because admittedly I never watched those movies, and I'm glad I never did, even though I heard the first one was okay. But the second one I heard that was trash. Some spider cringe. Ah, go away. So yeah, Sam Raimi will be the first drip I wear in episode 2. And then I'll drip something in episode 3, and you get the idea. Oh, you're talking about the backpack suit. No, I'm not going to wear that. No, I'm Sam Raimi. I even threw a clue out there. Big, fat, easy clue. The photo. But yeah, so... And there's definitely some I'm never going to wear. I'm never going to wear that Fantastic Four suit. Not happening.
What, the Bagman suit?
No. I'm not wearing it. No, thank you.
It would be funny.
Yeah, it would be funny, but at the same time, I have no proper motivation to wear it.
B-roll, maybe?
Nah, I don't need it for B-roll. I can get B-roll all day long from Fortnite.
Fair point.
Yeah, Toby's Spotty suit's the second string. Third one, I don't know. We'll see what I'll wear for the third one. I don't know. Maybe I'll throw on one of Tom Holland's. I'm kind of wanting to try to at least stick with like, the traditional red and blue outfits. But, I mean, there are some non-red and blue outfits that are cool looking. But when I think of Spider-Man, I usually think of the red and blue outfits. Not the black and white outfits or the other interesting colors. But I'll think about it. Bye, Brian. Enjoy your McDonald's.
The more you kill, the hungrier they get.
But yeah, I'm quite impressed with how many Spider-Man outfits you actually get in the Spider-Man game. And like, I think the remaster is also the Game of the Year edition, which comes with even more outfits. And No Way Home outfits are also included, so that's pretty sweet. Hey, Latino Bunny. What's up, Latino Bunny? Thank you for the $5 super chat. I will get you a gray shark fin for the wall. Let's see, new Kojumi Xbox game. Let's go! What's it going to be? What's he working on this time? That madman.
They will not stop.
I know he's raving about Top Gun Maverick on Twitter, so that I appreciate. Because I came across some of his tweets earlier today, and he was raving. I think he's seen it like 3 times. And you know something? I mean,
Lord.
It's been a while since I've gone to see a movie more than once in the theater. But I would not be against seeing Top Gun Maverick again. Because it was such a good movie. I don't know if Riley and I will. I'm sure Riley would be in favor of that. You know, it'll depend. Like because we're going to go watch probably Jurassic World Dominion tomorrow or sometime this week. And if it ends up being really, really bad and we just need a palate cleanser, then we may do that. It just depends. Because she may be so mad at me for making her go to watch it that may have to make it up to her. Because she does not want to go see it. So I may have to try to make things right. It's a overdose horror game based off Silent Hill. What's similar to what is PT idea? That PT demo that got scrapped. Okay. Well, I hope it turns out to be interesting. Like, Death Stranding didn't really appeal to me, to be honest. But I know there are people that liked it. I think it's going to actually have that the one actress that was in Death Stranding, right? She's going to be in the new Kojima movie. I mean, video game. Well, he makes his games out to feel like movies at times.
Yeah.
Hey, Wyoming. What's up, Wyoming? Am I going to be doing more God of War in the future? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because I did play some God of War a while back. But other things came up and I kind of shelved my God of War series. But right now I'm playing Spider-Man, so I'm enjoying Spider-Man. So I don't know. And I'm also playing Zelda. So I'm kind of stacked with stream series at the moment. But there's always a possibility, Wyoming, that I might go back to God of War one day. I mean, obviously, if I was to play Ragnarok, I'd have to play through God of War first. So I'd want to finish that. But I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Oh, crap. We're being overrun. Fuck! I got smacked by that brute. Oh, it's a spiritual successor to the demo. Okay, well, that's cool. I know a lot of people, including myself, were really interested in what he was going to do at the time, because I even played the demo. I thought it was interesting. And then when it got scrapped, then I was like, oh, man, there was something here. So maybe he's going at that angle. But I think it is going to involve that one. I mean, I know there were a few actresses that were involved with Death Stranding. I forgot what her name is, and I forgot what her character is, but like I know her if I see her. But I read about that the other day, so I'm guessing she's become quite popular. See, Kari says they didn't actually show the game he's working on. He only announced it. Okay, so he just announced it. Okay. But still, you know, that announcing it from a guy like him is, you know, good enough. Because you pretty much know what you can expect from him, you know. It will be wild and crazy and unexpected, yeah. But he rarely disappoints, though. Even though, like, for the longest time, when they were teasing Death Stranding, I'm like, what the hell is this? But that's what you usually get from him. But, you know, he obviously has a fan base, you know, that loves his games. So he's doing Overdose for Xbox, and he's doing Death Stranding 2 for PlayStation. Okay, cool. Why didn't you buy the 2016 Xbox? It was better than the 2013. What are you talking about, Mando? What are you talking about? That's fucking random as hell. For your information, Mando, I bought the Xbox One OG, and I also bought the Xbox One X. And I still have my Xbox One X. I use it in my entertainment room for watching YouTube and Twitch. And to see all my other streaming sites. And for my DVDs and Blu-rays whenever we decide to watch a DVD or Blu-ray. So, okay, random. But the difference is 3-year period. Okay, Xbox One came out in 2013. Oh, he means the Xbox One X. Yeah, well, I have the Xbox One X still. But I also have a Series X, which is what we're playing on right now. What the? No! They lured me to these rocks. How dare they? Like, the statement doesn't even make sense. It's like, well, why did you not buy this newer thing when this other thing was available at the time? Because that wasn't out yet. That wasn't out till 3 years later. Kari says PT was interesting, but didn't feel like anything like a Silent Hill game. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid 4 basically does turn into like an interactive movie. Yeah, it does. Mando Creed Among Us. Yeah. Latino Bunny says, I really hope Todd Howard intends to give us Starfield Elder Scrolls 6. Some people were mentioning that there's actually gameplay that was revealed today regarding Starfield, and basically from what some of you said, it pretty much confirms what I thought. Is that it's going to be nothing more than basically a wannabe No Man's Sky. I'm guessing. But I think most of us would rather them just to put all that effort into Elder Scrolls 6. I'm just saying, Todd Howard. Especially since Hello Games has had years to improve and update and add to No Man's Sky. They're a little ahead of you right now. If you're trying to craft a game that's very similar to No Man's Sky. We'll see. Maybe it won't be. I hope it's not exactly like No Man's Sky, because that would be a bad idea. But it might be good. I hope it is good. But for the record, I'd rather, I don't know, them work on Elder Scrolls 6. But that's just me, though. That's just how I feel. No. I don't know how everyone else feels about that topic, but that's how I feel. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll get Elder Scrolls 6. Maybe we'll get GTA 6. Maybe we'll get Fallout 5. Maybe we'll get Half-Life 3.
Yeah, right.
As long as Starfield has Elder Scrolls and Fallout vibes. Oh, I'm sure it will. All right, we'll do one more, then we're done, because Kane has a stream coming up. And we got to get the hell out of the way. Kane's just sitting there like, okay, guys, yes, you're running out of time. Could you wrap this up? Like, geez, man, calm down.
Probably just looking like tapping his watch and kind of waving his hand as if to say, anytime now.
Yeah. Kane, Riley, and Dark MatterWolf are just sitting there. Like, okay, wrap up your decade-old multiplayer game. Okay, guys, could you just go ahead?
Well, at least there's more content in this game than Battlefield 2042.
Like, we got some battle pass grinding to do.
Oh yay!
God, Riley was ripping on the battle pass so hard the other day in her stream. It was hilarious. God, it's like Rocket Fest right now, because they introduced a specialist that has this. It's kind of like the Kasaka missile, where you can like aim, like when you launch it, you basically aim it from a first person point of view, and it's so fucking OP. It's like, good job, DICE.
The undead
well done.
Hungry for human flesh.
But at least they finally got a new season, and they finally got a battle pass. So at least Battlefield has that going for it.
How soon is down to you.
See, Latino says, can you guys hurry up and get the dang waiting like a pro out here? Yeah, I know. We'll get out of the way soon enough, Kane. We promise. Just don't hurt us.
So basically stall. Okay.
Yeah. See, Battlefield 2042, because there's 3 new... Yeah, there's some new things. Yeah, oh, that's why Kane's doing it. He's doing it to play with Riley and Dark MatterWolf, but most importantly, Kane wants to just rant. And shit post.
Oh, now it all makes sense.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. He has his motivations for streaming Battlefield, I guess. So, yeah, playing with Riley and Dark MatterWolf and shit posting. Okay. Yeah, just like Yuji says.
Yeah, at least he's honest.
Yeah. I do appreciate honesty. At least it'll make the stream worth watching. X says, honest truth, I'm not even excited for GTA 6. I'm actually planning on a GTA 6 video, believe it or not. I know, crazy. You know, GB, don't do it. No, it's not going to be that kind of GTA 6 video. Basically, it's my concerns regarding GTA 6. That's what it's going to be. It's not going to be like, hey, guys, DJ Flip-Flop here with the latest leaks from Rockstar Games regarding what may or may not happen in GTA 6. Well,
Why the hell did you just sound like the professional just now?
Oh, I'm sorry, Pro. I was not trying to go for that. I was trying to go for somebody else. I was trying to rip on an actual content creator. That's a click. Like, Pro, I like Pro, okay? But there's clickbaiters out there I don't like. I don't know why I was going with that voice. I was just being random as fuck. Oh, you guys. Is that better? Is that better for DJ Flip Flop? It's like, hey, you guys, DJ Flip Flop here with the latest leaks from Rockstar Insider Anthony regarding what's going to be happening in GTA 6. It's going to be a video game. It's going to be set in the world of GTA. There's going to be cars. There's going to be killing. There's going to be a protagonist. Or maybe 3 protagonists. I don't know. There's going to be references to previous GTAs. Nah, it's going to be
Get
basically...
ready for another 9 years of milking.
Exactly. Now, basically, my video is going to be my actual legit concerns about GTA 6 in the current state of Rockstar games. So that's... I may put that one out this week. That's something I've got in my old brain machine right now. See, Riley says playing Battlefield 2042 right now, and everyone is complaining about the rockets. Yeah. Yeah, the rockets seem like a really bad idea. And Riley was like telling me that there was already rocket launchers in the game, which makes sense because it's a Battlefield game. I need some cringy music. Yeah, I need that. I need the cringe.
They say fortune favors the brave.
But don't worry, my GTA 6 video is not going to be anything like that. It's just going to be like, hey, here's my concerns about it, and here's why I'm not really excited about GTA 6 at the moment. But, yeah, you know, just, I guess it's a nice little tease. For the record, I hope it turns out to be good. I really do. But we'll see. Wama says, GB, next video. I actually have a copy of GTA 6. Yay. No, I don't. No, Sarando still has that copy, and he refuses to sell it.
The only thing he sold is his dignity.
It never had dignity. He can't sell something he can't sell something he never had. Unless he found somebody that was, you know, willing to buy something. And I mean, there's a full born a minute, I guess. Maybe he managed to con somebody into thinking he had dignity to sell. Anyways.
True.
Let's see, Wildman, you bought the first 2 seasons of The Boys. I'm just watching it on Prime, so I just got caught up with season 3 of The Boys, the first 4 episodes. So yeah, I'm finally caught back up with The Boys because I've been, you know, watching other stuff. Hey, Josie Wells, howdy, Josie. How you doing today? All right, I'm trying to keep up with chat while killing zombies, and it's a bit more challenging than you think it is. Because, you know, I want to be a good team player, you know, and not let my teammates down. But, yeah, I'm not excited about GTA 6 either at this point.
Dead can never be silenced.
But we'll see. Imagine if we get to play as a Puerto Rican and it turns out to be Bad Bunny. I think Riley would, as a Puerto Rican, Riley would cancel it immediately. Yeah, she'll boycott on behalf of the people of Puerto Rico. There'd be an epic boycott from Puerto Rico at that point. The problem is there's 2 Bad Bunnies out there. See, whenever Bad Bunny's mentioned, I don't think of him. I think of the Twitch streamer Bad Bunny. I think of her. Like $5 a month. Come on, people.
Oh, God.
That's the Bad Bunny I think of.
You are merely postponing the inevitable.
No, I sounded too excited to be Pro. Yeah, because Pro would also have his own concerns. I don't know. I was just going for some random cringy clickbaiter. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay. Most of the time, I just I'm all random and not bunch of nonsense. Oh, you like Bad Bunny? Okay.
The undead are too many. They can.
I mean, I don't really like him or dislike him, but I think some people obviously don't exactly have a positive opinion about, you know.
I don't know. His music leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, there's, you know, everyone has different tastes.
There's a new weapon if you can get to it.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you're right, Latino Bunny. I'm sure most people think of him when they think of Bad Bunny. You're right. But she's the one I think of. Because it's just still funny to me years later. Mainly because, like, Kane and Riley used to make fun of me for spending $5 to buy Ecto 1 in Rocket League back when we played it. So, I don't know why I always found that to be hilarious. Ah! Fuck. Now, Riley and Red and I have talked about playing some more Rocket League in the future. We'll see. It's been a while. Yeah, we used to play Rocket League all the time. And even though I'm not very good at Rocket League, we made a really good team, us three. I mean, mostly Riley and Red. I just was there in support, and every now and then I did something right. My goal was always to not accidentally knock the ball into our goal. If I could make it a match without doing that, then that's an accomplishment for me. Because sometimes you hit that thing just wrong, and it goes flying into your own goal, and you're like, God damn it. See, careful, GB. Don't mention Twitch or usually will bring up the Dear Lady. Yeah, why did you bring up Dear Lady for? That meme's gone, dude. Why did you have to bring up a meme that we have forgotten about? Why, Eugene?
Because it's funny.
Well, I guess we all have a weird sense of humor. But we had all forgotten about her until you brought her back up the other day in Discord.
Like, I mean, like you said, we all have a weird sense of humor. Take Kane, for example.
Yeah, Kane is a weird sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't cancel me, Kane. I love you, really.
Yeah. I'm being chased by zombies. This is great. No. And they're the fast ones, too. Oh, great. The problem is the moment I turn around, they're going to get me. Fuck's sakes. If Rockstar does not announce an update for next month for Red Dead Online, well, Professional's not going to cry, okay? I know people say that about Pro. He's not like that, okay? Look, he, like so many others, obviously love Red Dead Online, myself included, but there are a few that are holding out some remaining hope that Rockstar will eventually update Red Dead Online. I've just lost hope. I've just given up. I'm just like, whatever. You know, I'm just not going to stand here every month hoping in vain for something that's never going to happen, you know? And if others want to do it, they want to wait till July or wait till August or wait till September, that's their prerogative. But I expressed, in my opinion, why I don't think that there's going to be an update. And for one thing, the summer update last year, which ended up being the Blood Money update, was first teased in June 2021. It's been officially a year since the last update was teased. And that is Rockstar's MO. They usually tease something a few weeks or a month in advance when it comes to a new update via the newswire. And yet nothing. So that makes me feel very, very doubtful that we're going to get a summer update at all for Red Dead Online. Feeling cute, might play Red Dead Online later. Well, you do you, Kane. But I ain't feeling cute then. Latino Bunny, that's funny.
Yeah, I'll give him that one.
See, Sam Hauser's got some cojones. The guy fired the one guy he needed. Yeah. I think Sam Hauser is. I don't know what he's doing. I think he doesn't even care. I mean, if he does care, then he has a funny way of showing it by not interacting publicly, by having Strauss-Zelnick do most of the speaking on Rockstar's behalf, by not accepting responsibility for the disastrous launch of the Defective Edition. Instead, it's a generic apology newswire from Rockstar Games. Is anyone's name attached to it? No. You think that at least Strauss-Zelnick would grow a pair and stand up and be like, hey, as president of Rockstar Games, I take personal responsibility for this game. And we're going to work hard to fix the game, which they haven't, despite what title updates we have gotten for the Defective Edition. I don't even know what's going on with that guy. I think he just shows up to work and collects a paycheck and goes home. If he even shows up anymore. Maybe he's too busy on the golf course.
Yes. Yeah, someone will probably mail his check to him.
Or, it gets wired.
Yeah, probably.
It gets automatically wired every week. And he just goes, he's probably out on a yacht or something, or at a beach house, or somewhere other than actually running the company. Latino Bunny says, I knew Red Dead Online was DOA when I first started playing it. Well, I mean, it's because you're not interested in Red Dead Online games, Fire. That's why. You're not interested in Red Dead. So, because you don't like it doesn't mean others aren't going to like it. Everyone has different tastes. But there was a time when Rockstar, you actually put content out for Red Dead, and it actually had potential. But at the end of the day, it's Rockstar that failed Red Dead Online and Red Dead Online fans. But and that's just a fact. I mean, it was never going to appeal to everybody. There's a majority of GTA players that were never going to be interested in Red Dead, and there are Red Dead players that are never going to be interested in GTA. That's just the way it goes, But, like I said, everyone has different tastes. So, Ikari says multiplayer can work in a Western game, but not as a full-fledged live service. Well, it doesn't work when Rockstar does a terrible job of running it. It could work, but Rockstar's made some terrible choices. Your opinion is the only one that's correct. You're so funny.
What is he, a politician all of a sudden?
Now, politicians don't have opinions. They just have people that pay them to have opinions. So Fire's not that bad.
True.
Kari says it's too limited time. Yeah, the time period, right? The time period is going to limit it with what you can provide as an online game, obviously. But there's still things they could do with Red Dead Online, and I've made videos about it. Shifty. Sam has locked himself into some room where he's, we won't go there any further.
Okay.
That's what we call speculation on your part, Shifty. Therefore, I cannot verify or confirm anything. But
hey, some could say that was a very shifty comment.
Yeah, it was. Moving on.
Anyways.
Let's see, Dark MatterWolf says, my opinion, I enjoy Red Dead Online more than GTA Online. I've enjoyed both over the years. But I can completely understand why a lot of people, including myself, have stopped playing Red Dead Online. All right, where we leave off with chat? Too many games. Yeah, there's way too many games, and Rockstar's not very good at live service games. They're not. Even with their moneymaker, they've made billions of dollars off of GTA Online, but they do a terrible job with it. No, I disagree. I don't think Bully Online would be a very good... I've mentioned this before. Look, as much as I want a Bully 2, I think that Bully Online would be a bad idea. I disagree with both of you, Latino and Kari. Therefore, you're both wrong. Just kidding. Once again, y'all have a right to your opinions, but no. Red Dead Online could have worked. Bully Online, no. I don't think so. I'm very good at multitasking. Thank you, Jack. I try. I wouldn't say I'm very good at it, but I say I do it. Okay, I guess we'll just back out and call it a day. Hey, MVP, what's up? Because Kane's streaming in 20 minutes. I think that's enough Undead Overrun for now. The only IP Rockstar has that lend itself live service models. Yeah, well, that's the issue. Rockstar is just not very good at live service games. They rely on peer-to-peer, which is trash. Most other online games are on dedicated servers, which run way better, way smoother, way more secure, easier to tweak and update, from the back door. And they just don't put out content on a regular enough basis. I know I was removed. Whatever, game. X says, honest truth, Rockstar never gave Red Dead Online a chance. I would say they gave it some of a chance, but they had a bad vision, a bad direction when it came to Red Dead Online. They relied too much on the roles instead of, properties, heists, robberies, things that people think of when they think of the Wild West. When you think of the Wild West, you think of outlaws, right? You think of bank robberies, train robberies, holdups, lawmen, white hats versus black hats, You don't think of going out tranking animals. Most people don't. So it's just the problem is their vision sucked. I mean, they did some things right, but there were some other things they didn't do right. All right. Go ahead and leave multiplayer. But before we go, Yuji, feel free and plug your channel, good sir.
All right, well, I've got a lot to go through, so I'll do this as quickly as I can.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and do a stream, like I said, just before I head off to London to attend Mike's wedding. But when I come back, one thing I do have planned is I'm going to do a Red Dead road trip series, which I'm going to do in story mode, because if I try it in online, that won't end well. So it's just basically just going to be me just exploring the map, really, and doing it in my own pace. One of the Let's Plays that I actually did was Batman Arkham Origins. I kind of had to cancel it because I was getting way too many copyright claims, and it just really wasn't worth it. But I do plan on doing a Let's Play on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order when I come back from London, so that might be interesting.
Ah, cool.
And so that's basically all my plans.
Yeah, I think those are both two pretty cool ideas. Well, actually, I had a few, like Fall Guys, because I know you really love Fall Guys, and roaming around the map of Red Dead Redemption 2. That's something that's fun to do. Obviously, you should definitely do it in the epilogue, because you're kind of limited. I do have a save file where I've completely finished the game and done all the side missions, so I'm going to use that save file to do it. Because doing it through chapter 1 through 6, you're going to be very limited, because there's a certain part of the maps you can't go to without getting insta-killed, unfortunately. So, I think that's going to be a fun series for you to do. And, So, that's Yuji's channel. Be sure and check him out. Over there in the live chat, link below in the description section. Plus, he's part of the Prickcast, and we should be recording the next installment of the Prickcast hopefully Friday. UG, Kane, Red, myself, and Mike, the Gaming Jew. Hopefully that'll get recorded on Friday.
If he turns up, that is.
Well, we do have some gonks ready, just in case.
That's true, yeah. Always have one on standby.
Yep. Well, UG, I hope you have a good week, and I'll probably catch you over in Kane's stream and probably Riley's stream later tonight.
Yeah. All right. So it was fun, GB, as always. And take care, everybody.
All right. Bye, UG.
All right. Take care, man.
Okay. So once again, be sure and check out UG's channel. And Kane's channel is coming up next in about 15 minutes. Kane, Riley, Dark MatterWolf, Battlefield 2042, Season 1, 0 Hour, Battle Pass, Rockets Galore. And more rockets. and more rockets and bots. Because, the first day there was actually people playing. I don't know if there's still people playing Battlefield 2042 today, but 3 people I know of will at least be playing Battlefield 2042 in about 15 minutes from now. That's Riley, Kane, and Dark MatterWolf. So be sure and check out Kane's channel coming up in just a few minutes. And then, of course, subscribe to Yuji's channel, Kane's channel. And then later tonight, Riley is going to be wrapping up The Quarry. So she's going to be streaming The Quarry tonight. She's been enjoying that. A new Choose Your Path Survivor horror game from the same team that did Until Dawn. So that's happening later tonight. She's been having a blast playing through The Quarry. So yeah, I got a few more streams coming up today for those of you looking for some streams, looking for some other content creators to check out. Kane's channel coming up next. And no matter what he's playing, it's always a good laugh. It's always entertaining. Kane and Riley there. Yuji and I will probably be in the live chat, just hanging out, just interacting with them and everybody else. But Yuji and I didn't buy. Well, okay, I did buy Battlefield 2042, but I got a refund when I got a chance to get a refund. So, hooray for me. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it today. The only thing I might be working on this week on the main channel is that GTA 6 video, my concerns regarding GTA 6. So that might be coming out sometime this week. If there's any news regarding Rockstar or the next update for GTA Online, I will cover that. Or any gaming news that comes out this week, I'll cover it. But other than that, pretty light week for me. There may be some content on GB Fang. I want to do a Top Gun Maverick review. I've been wanting to do one for nearly a week. I may even do a review of the new dinosaur movie film, Jurassic World Dominion. We'll see about that because Riley and I are going to go try to watch that Monday, maybe Tuesday. And then my Part 5 review of Obi-Wan Kenobi. That'll be over on GB Fang. So a shameless plug to my GB Fang channel. And if you're new to Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, you want a guide, the guide is listed below in the description section. Also, my summer 2022 channel update is listed as well. I think that's pretty much it. But I do appreciate y'all being here today. And Latino Bunny, thank you for the super chat. You get a gray shark fin for the wall. And let's see what else is there. I think I'm done. Oh yeah, more Spider-Man coming out this week. Next episode of Spider-Man, maybe Saturday, maybe sooner. We'll see. I may do a Spider-Man episode sometime this week. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. No promises. But I have got all the backpacks. I did all the landmarks. I photographed all the landmarks. And I did all the police towers. All the side questing. The main story stuff we're leaving for the live streams. But I'm having fun just adventuring around, beating up bad guys and thugs randomly in Spider-Man the game. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on this week on the channel. And the Precast 5 will be out not this week, but next week, FYI. So I think that's pretty much it. So before you go, if you're enjoying Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, Road to Legendary on Sundays, before you head out the door, be sure and drop a like. If you're new to the channel, I stream and cover a variety of games. We're playing through Spider-Man, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Red Dead Redemption multiplayer, my Red Dead Redemption 2 Black Hat series I'm doing at least once a month. We're also going to be doing some Red Dead Online poker around the end of the month. And I'm going to continue covering GTA, Red Dead news, Rockstar Games news, Mafia news, other gaming news that happen to interest me, like Jedi Survivor, Gotham Knights, the new Ghostbusters, just to name a few, and all my other thoughts, ideas, rant videos as well. If you like the content in the streams, you are cordially invited to subscribe to the channel and to be notified about future streams and content. Ring ding the bell. It does work every now and then. Thank you so much to all of you, my awesome viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, mods, as well as the chat heroes. Kane was not one. I'm random right now. Anyways, I think it's the heat from the Xbox Series X and the PC getting to me finally. It becomes kind of a sauna over here. But thanks to our members, by the way, junior members, elite members. Oh, yeah, Kane's coming up in just a few minutes. I mentioned that twice or 1,000 times already. I have. So if you want more information about the members, click the join button. Find out about the perks, the rewards, the badges, etc. They're always mentioned at the beginning of live streams included on the wall below in the description section of live streams at the beginning and ending of all my videos. They get early access to at least one video a week. And they're also featured over in the About section of the channel, where you can also find my weekly live stream schedule to let you know the days, the times, the platforms, the games I'm happen to be streaming, and all the socials. We got Instagram. I kind of, sort of post on Instagram every now and then. Maybe not as much as I used to. But I do post regularly on Facebook and Twitter. So if you want to be notified about future streams and content, Twitter, Facebook, follow me on either or. I also post out some additional tweets on Twitter. So you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook if you happen to be on either or of those platforms. But we have an awesome Discord community that you usually can find myself and Riley, Kari, Kane, UG, Red, Brian, and Ram King, and a few others. You can usually find us lurking around in our Discord, just hanging out, just talking about random stuff. So you're welcome to join our awesome Discord community. But we do have rules, basic rules, nothing too authoritarian. Just read over the rules when you join our Discord. And if you want a citizen's role so you can venture and post in most of the rooms in our Discord, go into general. It's the first channel room you'll have access to. And just simply say hi, hello, howdy, what's up, what's happening. Or just request a citizen role, and the admins or myself will grant you a citizen's role. That's pretty much it. And, for the most part, try and post in the correct rooms. I'm becoming a little bit more lax with that rule, but we do have various rooms for a reason. So, yeah, we got Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and we have an awesome YouTube channel because of all of you, my awesome viewers, subscribers, fans, friends, and mods, and heroes, and members. And I think that's pretty much it for me today. I'm going to go relax and cool off because I'm melting because of my Xbox Series X and my PC. I'm melting. Anyways, Kane's stream coming up next. That's what I was going to say. His stream coming up next, Battlefield 2042. Him, Riley, Dark MatterWolf. That's happening in about 10 minutes from now. Till then, have a great week ahead. And from me to each and every one of you cowgirls, cowboys, cowpokes out there, from the bottom of my heart, as always, thanks for watching.